Okay, that's everything sorted. Hi, Kit Kat, how you doing? And hi, Zay. Nobody tell Jelly it's Thursday. I know it's Thursday. This is Tuesday stream though, on Thursday. Oh, dude, yeah. We do. Hello, welcome to Tuesday. Because yeah, it's Tuesday today, but Thursday. I hope you're having a good day. I've been having a really good morning. We had like really intense wind, to the point where it was really windy so consistently this morning that I thought there was a fan on in our house because it sounded like so consistent. So it was just like woo, and that's what it sounded like in our house. And I was like, that's a really loud fan. Is there a fan on in our house? No, it was the wind. It's really cool. Monstrudel, hi! Attaching the damsel's back. Hi Monstrudel, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. And Sean, hi Jelly, hi Sean! How are you doing? So yeah, we have Garbodor here in background. As you can see, first of all, top part looking pretty cool. Lots of stuff been done there. As you can't see, because it's all the way down here, bottom part has pom-poms on it. And we did the sewage on stream, but I did add the pom-poms behind the scenes. So pom-poms are on, but they are down there. So what we need to add is the little bits at the side here, which will have the little cars and tractors and planes and stuff like that coming out of it. So yeah. I've been doing some peaceful writing this morning. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, that would have been such a cool, like, weather to be writing in. Like, that would have been like, you'd seen, like, a painting of it. There's a lot of likes in that sentence. But somebody painting in, like, a nook of a room. Could have been you, Kit Kat. And you'd have a bureau or something, and you'd have been, like, writing with a fountain pen on paper. And then at the window, there'd have been wind and rain and like all of the leaves blowing by, but then you would have had your light on and everything, and that would have been you in the corner. Pretty cool. Gaia trolling Jelly with very consistent wind. It was very consistent. That was what was kind of throwing me off, because normally with the wind, it kind of ebbs and flows a bit, so you know that it's wind. Whereas this was just like, ooh, and I was like, what is that? What's going on? And like, that's what woke me up this morning. Was this just like, ooh? I mean, it woke me up right before my alarm, to be fair, but like, confusing. And Panda, hi, how are you doing? Good morning, I hope you're having a lovely morning. Yes, I spent a while looking out my window. Lovely. Good for the creative juices. And Aban, hi! How are you doing? A haunting sound indeed. It was haunting, but it really did sound like an electric fan, so it wasn't too haunting. It didn't enter my dreams or anything like that. I wasn't dreaming of electric fans this morning. Although that would have been kind of cool. It's like, oh yes, my dreams are fields of electric fans, but in fact no, I just woke up and I was like, someone running an electric fan? It's not that warm in the UK right now, there's no need. Almost 8 PM, cleaned all day. Cleaned all day, okay, fair enough. Not the best day maybe, but I bet wherever you cleaned looks amazing right now. So, as much as it was probably not the most interesting day, I'm sure it was worth it. Also, I just want to put in advance, I did cut these out in advance, because I wasn't sure how large they were going to be, or whether I was going to be able to cut them out on my desk. In hindsight, I probably could have cut this out on my desk. These are going to be the bits that go onto the sides. I want to keep them quite small. These are going to end up actually a bit shorter than they are now, but I want to keep them quite short, because when the 3D cars and tractors hang out the bottom, they're going to take up quite a chunk of space. So these are going to be quite short. In the design, they're quite long. In real life, they're going to be quite short. I think in the design, I draw the people with quite long legs, and then I forget that the person wearing it is me, and I don't have very long legs. So I give them long legs, and I'm like, I have all this space to work with, but then I'm wearing the costume. I don't have that much space to work with. So yeah, sorry about that. Oh, the horn! Zay, I am so sorry. Let me put the horn back. I can do that for you right now. I can do that for you right now, Zay. The horn can come back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me get that horn back for you. Apologies. You know, I was so focused on getting the alerts back to how I wanted them that I completely forgot that we in fact did not have horn. There we go. Hopefully that should have fixed it for you. You might need to refresh. I can't say for sure. Ah, done for another year. Nice. Also, good morning, anime gal. Let's party. Okay, apologies in advance. There's horns. Oh. Delay horn. 3, 4. Anyone who needed to wake up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. There you go. Oh no. Right. Let's get to main camera. Actually, let's go to large camera because we haven't been on large camera for a while. Although for anyone who's wondering, we're doing those little bits at the side. And then we've got this. I don't know if anyone's seen this before. I buy it from Coscraft, which is why it's got the big thing there. But it's called Cosplay. Now my Cosplay is a little bit squishied. But it's basically foam clay. So like it dries like very similar to EVA foam, and it like molds like clay. I've been trying to get hold of some for a while because I love this stuff. It's my favorite stuff. I like making wood patterns out of it normally. Normally I use this to make wood, but it's been really, or like little details, like organic details is what I like using this for. But it's been really tough for me to order any because the place where I get it from has been closed during lockdown. So, as well as like other places where I could potentially order it from, they were closed during lockdown. So it's been a little tough for me to get any, but I have managed to get some about a month or so ago. So, and I do need to get some more as well. So I shall probably order some more pretty soon. But yeah, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. We're gonna try and make the models of stuff out of this because I like modeling with it. It's just fun and it doesn't make as much mess as clay, so I like it a lot. I'm showing my daughter the highlight to spare the horns. Aww, thank you. Of course, you're more than welcome to use the horns at the end of the day. It's completely up to you. Gigi, good morning! I hope you're having a lovely morning. We are, right now I'm just messing with the foam clay, because as well it's still in the package. It's great. I mean, the other thing, I'm trying to remember what I've used foam clay for in the past. I've made flowers out of this. For the Sylvari staff, I did all the texturing for the Sylvari staff out of this. I also made my Sylvari ears out of this, because I just didn't fancy carving out of foam, so I just made it out of this. Yeah, I love this stuff. I love it a lot. So yeah, a horn, we could do a horn. And Shane, hi friend, how you doing? I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever. I hope you are having good. But yeah, we're gonna start with the fabrics. I'm gonna go into big screen. Also, I've got so much of this left, so I'm going to use some of this because I just can't. Oh, baby cat, thank you for the follow. Hi, good morning, afternoon, evening. I hope you're having a good one. I've got so much of this left and I just can't see me using this color on the next couple of upcoming costumes. Maybe if I have any left over near Christmas, but I just don't see it. So I'm gonna try and use it soon. But yeah, scissors. Move, move. Everyone move. Big screen. Yeah. Remove my face. There it goes. I'm also going to try and make a new scene because I kind of want a scene where it's like this, so you can get the full size of the desk. Well, it's not my full desk because of course I've got at the moment. I might try and change this at some point because my stream setup takes up so much of my desk space which does make it so that's part of the reason I can't cut out large pieces of fabric on my desk, is because of stream setup. But so I might try and fix that at some point, but I would like it if I could use this size of desk but maybe cut it down this way, because at the end of the day you don't need to see my light, nor do you need to see my machine when I'm not using it. Like I feel like you don't need to see those, so I mean, unless people really want to see it. But I might try and cut it so it's more this part, and then maybe have some stuff in the top bar. I'm just not sure how well the designs will fit up there, but that might be kind of fun. But then I guess I might be upside down. I don't know. I don't want to see if I'd be upside down. Be like, my arms would be going up, and then they'd be coming from the bottom of the screen. That might look a little bit odd. It's great, first day of my vacation, so I'm in a great spot. Working on my second Baby Yoda. Heck yeah! Nice. That sounds like good stuff. Good stuff. And good morning, But Justice. How you doing? One time my friend told me if I were a Pokemon, I'd be the trash one. It made me sad. But Justice, do not be sad. No, because you know what? Garbodor is very quickly becoming one of my favourite Pokemon. And like, originally when somebody was like, you should cosplay Garbodor, I was like, no, that's a bad idea. And you know how much it grew on me to the point where I'm literally like, I am so up for becoming trash right now. It's a mood. Oh dear. Also, Bud Justice, your name is forever gonna stick in my head after yesterday. Yeah. The Garbodor, or was it Trubbish or Garbodor? Trubbish is very cute. Garbodor, I feel like, just has a lot of energy. I wanted to be Garbodor specifically, because Garbodor has a, whatchamacallit, Gigantamax form, and I wanted to be big trash energy. 2020 is truly the year of trash Pokemon, truly. And again, I wanted to be that large sewage creature. I'm sorry I killed you. No, don't worry, it was hilarious. And honestly, I died so many times yesterday. Oh my god, so many times. But for those who don't know, I played Alien Isolation yesterday. That's why I died. Right, so this, I cut out yesterday evening. I'm going to take a couple of the pins out so you can see. It's 2 layers. So these are the same fabrics that I used on the like the bodice. So it's got like the cotton underlayer and then a layer of the sort of organza over the top. So really, really thin, and it makes it look sparkly, but it's also going to make it look a little bit more ruched when we do this with it, which is what I'm going to do when it attaches and goes around the body. So it looks a little bit more the whole way down. So what we're going to do is we're going to first of all attach the 2 layers together with a really thin sort of zigzag around the edge, and then I'm going to start adding some sort of folds into it like that, and then doing a fold similar but not quite at the same place on the other side. So you can kind of see they don't quite meet in the middle, and we're going to do that the whole way down. So it's like kind of ruched, not rather than just sort of pleated down. That's what we're going to do. That's the effect I'm looking for. I think as well it will kind of draw back to the bin bag we've literally put inside of the bodice. But with fabric this time. With fabric rather than bin bag. So yeah, that's the plan. I am going to reverse pins. At the moment I've got the pins on the back side of this, and I'd rather have the pins on the top side so I can do the zigzag from the top. As a personal preference. There's no deep meaning there, that's just what I would prefer to do. I like working from the top. Purposefully flippin' long word. Asymmetric wrinkles. Show my mum to trigger her. It will make a look that you won't know that they're asymmetric, if that it makes any sense. Once it's on the body, you won't know, because it will make it look like a different fabric altogether. But whoa, wait a minute. Epsilon Keyboards, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, we just started streaming. Hi, how you doing? Wait a minute, I'm gonna have to show you what I'm doing. Hi, we're literally making trash. Hi, how is everyone doing? God. Oh dear. Did you have a good stream? let me quickly. And Keone, hi, how are you doing? Welcome. We make cosplays, and at the moment we're making Garbodor from Pokemon. Who is the garbage Pokemon? Did you have a good stream? Oh, you also do makers and crafting. Top stuff. I hope you had a lovely stream. A horn. Okay, prepare yourself. Zay has triggered the horns. 28 people to annoy with horns. No. Kimchi. Hello. Literally making trash. That's a good name. Love kimchi. I love kimchi. Oh my god. Zay, that's a lot of horns for me to keep up with. Literally making trash. Like literally making trash. That's, you know, every now and again you wanna make nice cosplays, right? But you also sometimes really wanna make good trash. And you wanna dress up as trash. And oh, I didn't mention this. Our bin arrived. So I need to dye some items in a bin. Because there's like a parasol which is quite deep and things like that. So they need to be dyed in something that's quite tall. So we want the big bin. But I think I'll also be able to fit in the bin. So that's another photo we can do. Oh dear, I think there was another one at the bottom there. Either way, Winged, hi, how are you doing? Or what's trash making either way? No, you go to sleep, Keone. Oh dear. I'm making assumptions. It may be late where you are. It's first thing, well, I say first thing in the morning. It's like mid-morning here. It feels like first thing in the morning. When all the horns go off, it feels like first thing in the morning. Oh dear. But yeah, we make a lot of Pokemon cosplays here because we like turning them into people and then making it from that so we can do the designing process on stream. So yeah. Winged. Which British accent is mine? So I'm from Hampshire originally. Originally a Hampshire accent. But I've lived in Wales now for, I forget, 6 years? 6, 7 years? It's going to be around that. So, Hampshire, maybe touch of Wales. And every now and again people say that American sneaks in there, which again wouldn't technically surprise me because I am technically half American, so it's a bit of a mixed bag here. Oh, Tempest. Keycat Puller's quite the interesting Pokemon to pick for a cosplay. It'll be interesting. Oh, for sure. Originally, we were playing some Pokemon and someone I think it was just like a joke, and they were like, "You should cosplay Garbodor," and I was like, "Heck no! I'm not cosplaying Garbodor. They're literally trash." And then I was like, "Wait, I could become literally trash?" Oh, Turb, hi! Thank you for the host. It's very kind of you. Yeah, they were like, "You should become literally trash," and I was like, "Wait, I could become literally trash? Now that's a thought." Also, we're just gonna do a quick zigzag around this. I just want to get the 2 layers together and stop any fraying. So, get these 2 layers together before I have to do any work on them. Because yeah, this sparkly top layer does fray like literally nothing else. And I'm not keen on that. Okay, I slept 7 hours last night, which is more than I slept in 60 hours prior to that. Winged! I mean, I'm glad that you managed to get some good sleep. I'm sorry that your sleep has been erratic recently. That is not great. But yeah, I'm glad that you managed to get some sleep. All of the geography and history I know about Great Britain is from Doctor Who. I mean, if you're a Doctor Who fan, so much of that is filmed in Cardiff. So much of it. It's very funny. I mean, I don't live in Cardiff anymore, but I did live in Cardiff for a few years. And if you watch, especially like the Christopher Eccleston ones, so much of that is in Cardiff. So much of it. You'll watch it and be like, "Ah yes, around the corner from me. I see," and they'll be like, "We're in the centre of London." I'll be like, "You're bloody well not in the centre of London. That's round the corner from me, that is." Hey, Jelly in chat, time for more garbage. Thank you, Derp. Always time for more trash. Also enjoy it while it lasts, chat. Not often do you get to call yourself Stu Trash and not get banned or time out. Yeah, this has been the whole of this cosplay. It's like, oh, jelly, you look like absolute trash today. And I'll be like, thanks guys, I really appreciate the support. Oh, yeah. If this works out well, I might have to get you to make me a Gloom cosplay. Oh, I don't really, to be fair, I don't really make cosplays for other people because because I find that otherwise, first of all, I'm not quick, and second, I would be inundated, and I like making them for me. I'm a selfish cosplayer. Terrible. But that would be a cool cosplay. I'm not gonna argue. That'd be a very cool cosplay. But this is the thing with Pokemon. Most of them would be really cool cosplays. I'm sure they didn't design it with that in mind, because I think they just all have such strong design elements that all of them would make cool costumes, and I like that. I like that all of them. I mean, maybe Garbodor has some of the weaker design elements in many ways, but then it also has a Gigantamax form, so that kind of makes up for it. But what Garbodor has in maybe some weak design elements, it makes up for in being like literally massive. I'm American, so it all looks the same to me. This is fair. This is fair. Yeah, Wales is if this is what it's oh, what should we call it? I think what they did was they put like the backgrounds of London, but then it's all of the city of Cardiff. Which, to be fair, no, it is quite a different city, but yeah, I could understand if you hadn't visited either, you really just wouldn't know. Which is why they do it, to be fair. They do most of the filming in Cardiff. It's much easier for them to do that. Right, and then what we have is something that isn't going to fray, and then what we can start to do is look at folding these pieces. Asymmetry-wise. Yeah. Oh, the one that triggers me is the movie chase scenes in which I know the city. I can notice the sequence breaks. Oh, and Keyboard, thank you for the follow. That's very kind. We're going to start a new cosplay pretty soon, to be fair. We're doing Pumpkaboo next. We voted for it on stream. Pumpkaboo won, so Pumpkaboo is starting, I think, next Friday? Yeah. I'm watching... Yeah, don't end up at the Eiffel Tower. You don't end up at the Eiffel Tower, you noob. Yeah, if you know the geography, and then you're watching them run around, you're like, that's not where that ends up. That's absolutely not where you go. Relaxing design makes up for the ability to be relatable. Yeah, you're right, but Justice. You got it. You got it. I relate to this one. This one gets me. Literal trash. I understand this one. Like, all of these really pretty Pokemon, they're fine and all, but like this one's literal trash, and I get that. I feel this on an emotional level. Or they run one place and then they cut to a scene on the other side of the city and back to the area that's super close to the original, while according to the story they're making a straight dash out of the city. Yeah, no. It's bedtime here, so I'll catch you on the next one, hopefully. SL Keyboards, yeah, I shall find you after this stream. Now I'm curious. Since you are also a maker and crafter, I'm like, ooh, always up for finding more makers and crafters, but thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, or evening, or night. Show us your keep? Let's see what you have for a keyboard. Oh, you're gonna be so disappointed in me. So we actually have an emote because my laptop is so iffy. I don't have a keyboard. I don't have one. I have a laptop keyboard. And yeah, we literally have an emote because my laptop is called Bob, and he literally is so he literally just, it gets so angry. He was in a different city altogether, they shouldn't be. Yeah, they ran into a different city or something like that. I'm from Los Angeles, we're watching a movie and there was a Skyrail train going for the city, and don't think we should have that there. Oh dear. Also, yes, we are keyboard nerds. Oh no. That literally tried that to me. I'm so sorry, Tibbets. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's the one tip. Yeah, so Bob is my laptop. I love Bob, I do. But Bob is an angry being. And he streams. He does stream. So I can't be too mad at him. But he has a laptop keyboard, and he gets by just about, but he struggles. But you know, we're slowly upgrading. We are slowly upgrading. I've got a microphone, nearly. I just need to get the microphone arm, which is going to arrive at some point. Eventually it will get here. But the microphone itself is here. Because at the moment I've still got my 15 quid headset. But, you know, at some point the microphone arm will arrive, because I've actually physically got the microphone. And eventually we will upgrade other things. I know a lot of people have been saying that I should start maybe considering getting a built computer. But, you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? A hydrate! Oh god, I have got a tea in the corner, to be fair. Thank you, Terp. We had a movie that was supposed to have some scenes in Brussels and I'm watching and suddenly show up in Antwerp and I'd be like, what? Hopefully if you check out Kimchi or Epsilon keyboards. Oh, Kimchi as well? Oh, okay. You might decide to build one. It's quite a different thing to do and the results are often very rewarding. Yeah, I mean, I love Bob, but yeah. I can't really play any of the games on stream that I have on Bob because he would just crash. And yeah, also, I do a lot of things because of what, you know, what the setup that I have that really upset people. Like, I'll play, like, cause I don't have a mouse attached, and I remember playing games like first-person shooter games with a trackpad, and people being very upset about it. Oh dear. Brussels doesn't have a seaport. Celtic, hi, how are you doing? No compute. Brussels is landlocked, of course it has seaport winged, of course. Build keyboard. build key. I'm sorry. Oh damn. Also Red, hi, we're doing a, oh no, I'm not gonna see that. Project Zero. We don't need it for games, just the next level typing experience. Oh, okay. To be fair, I type pretty good. I type pretty good. Speak bad, type good. I can type pretty fast. So yeah, typing is, I enjoy. Antwerp has a seaport though, but that's already pretty inland. Even if you hunt and peck type, the sound it makes is worth it. Okay, fair enough. I shall have to be fair, I do hang around a lot of people that do talk about that sort of thing a lot, where again they look at what I use and they're like, what are you doing? But if you do happen to be interested in building a keyboard, you should watch from Jay from Top Clack. Oh, Top Clack, that sounds like a cool name. He's also English and would be friendly to your time zone. Okay. Winter, hi, how are you doing? Good morning. For context, Project Zero is a friend that has 6+ custom keyboards but doesn't have a PC! Wait, hang on, she's friends with keyboards and they haven't corrupted her? Yeah, so most of my friends work in, they work with computers, computer tech or software development, things like that. I don't know how this happened. I don't know. I don't know how all of this went down, but a lot of my friends do just sort of like work in that kind of field. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. And a lot of them really like having good setups. Not just keyboards, but like they care a lot about having a really nice keyboard. Because they care about the sound that it makes. And I remember them talking about it in depth at one point, because one of them was purchasing a new one, and yeah. I can appreciate a nice keyboard, but I guess it's the same when I talk about my sewing machine to people. Like, they'll listen, they're very nice, everyone listens, but I don't think they necessarily understand. Also, we're going to put in the small asymmetric folds that are going to make this look like kind of ruched. Not super ruched. Minimal ruching. Hey, good midnight! Good midnight, Winter! I hope you're having a good, in fact, midnight. Oh no, Winged. The spoon. Be the envy of those friends. Oh dear. I already kind of thrown a couple people, because like I've been learning a lot since starting streaming about bits and bobs. Oh, Tumu, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Since like started streaming, because I have been like going out of my way to learn bits and bobs, and before starting streaming I was one of those people who, you know, really wasn't super great with a lot of bits of technology, and I do genuinely try my best, because I don't like just relying on other people to do my stuff for me. I like learning and doing my best, to be quite honest. It bothers me, the idea of having to be like, oh, I'm trash at this, I'm just gonna let someone else do it for me. I would prefer to try and learn it. But I'm not very good at it, and it's not something that I've had a lot of practice with, and I'll be honest, I've never been super great with that sort of thing. But I think I've already been kind of surprising people with the knowledge learns. Yeah, hobbyists understand other hobbyists. Yeah, for sure. Like, again, it's like that nice passion. Like, our passions might not be the same, but we both passionate. Yeah. I have 2 mechanical keyboards. They make a lot of noise compared to normal keyboards with a little evil face. How are we doing this day? Winter, we are doing good. We are doing good. We are making little ruches for these parts. They're going to go on the side of the skirt. But I don't want them to be too dramatic, but I do want them to be dramatic enough. So I'm just trying to make a good balance of dramatics and not taking too much fabric. Because, yeah, if I take too much fabric, then I lose some of the depth of the thingy. I don't even know what they're called. They're like the side paddings. But we do want them to be fairly ruched. So let's keep going. Just keep making them ruched. And you know, I can afford to fiddle with these a bit until I'm happy. I don't have to go with the first draft. I can keep going. And this one's going to go a bit higher because now I want to start staggering them. So I started the first one a bit low, and then this one is going to go a bit higher. Must be cherry blue. Those are loud, obnoxious. Ooh! Wait, so is there such a thing as too loud of a keyboard? Oh no, someone timed out. Oh, sorry. Links, yeah, we don't have links in chat except for blah blah blah. Twitch clips. Because, yeah, we had people coming in and spamming stuff. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry! I was just linking Slipline Silent Build. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It was nothing personal, I'm sure. I like the sound of keyboards, to be honest. I was gonna post the Clone Romans video. Wait, what bahants are ruches? Oh, okay, so it's like when you get fabric that is kind of like not ruffled or anything like that, but it's got like little like that ruched. So it kind of creates like a little like flat texture almost. So it's kind of like bunched up a bit, like a little bit bunched up. That might be a good way of putting it. Slightly bunched. You sometimes see it on like dresses for women, and it'll be like slightly bunched up, and you can have big ruches like this. I'm going for kind of dramatic ones because first of all, I'm not doing it by the machine, I'm doing it by hand. If I was doing it by the machine, I could create much smaller ruches, but also because it's going on such a large dress, small ruches will be lost. Yeah. Creates kind of like this sort of texture. But they don't quite meet in the middle, so it's not like they're pleats, they're just sort of like ruches. And then when it goes around the side of the dress, they'll kind of move around a bit, but not super much. So yeah, that's what it is. There's so many sounds and feels a lot of people don't realize keyboards can make. I like, so, downstairs, Shiny, he has a clicky-clacky keyboard. Again, another person who cares a lot about keyboards. But his one also does the thing behind it where it goes rainbows. I do like that. Now that is something that I can get behind. I'm a bit of a fan of the rainbow behind the thingy. Avocado, hi, how are you doing? I hope you are having a good day. We're making some big old ruches. And Blogger, hi! How are you doing as well? I hope you're also having a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Bedtime in Kiwiland. Oh, fair enough. Thank you so much for popping by with all of that information. I do appreciate it. I think it's probably going to be a little while till I'm building my own PC, unfortunately, because PCs be expensive. It's mainly the thing, but I do appreciate it. And I shall have to pop out and have a little look at the streams so that when I do build a PC, I get all the good stuffs. But thank you, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Ruche bunch knots. Yeah, basically, it's like little bunches of fabric. Yeah, it's late in LA, 3 AM here. Woo! In Cubeland. Oh, means good luck with the build. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. FYI, if anyone is curious, Google zipline typing test. Holy power typing. Oh my god, you can see general spectrum of sounds keyboards can make. Okay, fair enough. That's actually probably a really good call because there's probably going to be some that are going to be too loud for me. I don't like super loud noises myself, but I do like mild clicky clacky sounds. But really loud clicky clacky sounds, I get very easily distracted. It's not so much that I don't like them even, it's just that I'm a very easily distracted person and I will get distracted. But yeah, it does rainbow RGB backlighting. Jason, hi, heyo! I saw the picture of you with the thing. I saw the picture of the fork. Looked cool. I hope that that's going well. Love the description, yeah. Oh, Chocolate Coin, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. PC might be expensive, but we are willing to donate. I'm not turning donations off. Oh, means you can get 3070 or 3080. Okay, love it. Excited to see all those moments on the side of your dress. Yeah, these ones are going to be quite, again, they're going to be quite small in comparison to the ones on the original design, but it is just because my legs are short. And I always draw these characters with long legs, and then I'm like, I look at my legs and it's like, nah. No. My legs are not that. So what I'm doing now is just a really quick running stitch to secure these parts in place so that they don't move and I can remove the pins, because I'll end up folding these bits over. Feel bad people who shelled out for 2080 recently. Oh yeah? You'd fit right in with keyboards, lol. Alright, gotta go. Good night. Good night, Kimchi. Thank you so much for everything. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your night. Have a lovely sleep. Oh dear. Kimchi just bought one? I drove a forklift all day. I lifted all of the forks. Those forks, I'm sure they felt well lifted. They were lifted with much care. Yeah, it looked really cool. I have short legs too, so I always adjust costumes a bit to fake it. Yeah, I was like considering, because I have those little heel things that you can slip into shoes. I don't really fancy wearing actual heeled shoes, but I was like, maybe I can put the fake heels into my shoes. But then I was like, nah, I'm just gonna have my normal legs. I think for this costume, I don't fancy having extra legs in this costume. I just can't be bothered. I just want normal legs. But I should really start drawing things, like drawing the characters with my legs, or my legs with heels. The new graphics card are coming out and it looks like 800 model outshines the previous generation 1500 by quite the margin. Ooh, okay. Nice. Nice. That's quite a difference. Any character that has flat shoes, I always give a short heel instead. Yeah, I do the same. I always give them like a little like kitten heel or something like that, or I put a heel inside of the, like if they wear trainers, I put the heel inside of the trainers. There we go. That is one. And then if I go to this camera, that will go. I'm gonna have to stand up because I have not got the arms. I don't have the arms, I don't have the legs. I guess that would make sense because if my arms were really long and my legs were short, then I guess it'd look a bit odd, but in fact, all of me is not long enough. I'm not going to be hemming this yet because I haven't quite decided where I want to fit the whatchamacallits in. The hanging pieces, like the vehicles and such. So I'm just going to be pinning this in with it not hemmed, so I can kind of decide whether or not I want to attach them into the hem. Because I don't know yet. And since I don't know, just play it safe. And then we just... There we go. Nice. I have a feeling I'll probably attach it to the underskirt rather than this bit, but yeah. 1. It's pretty short. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, it's pretty short though. Maybe I should do another one, but I could always attach it actually to the corset because it is quite small. It's just a little thing. It's so small. Maybe it is too small. Would it look better attached to the corset? Because that could be better. Thing is, what I'm worried about is the weight of the... What do you call them? The weight of the... vehicles and foam parts weighing this part down too much when I want it to be quite floaty. But then I do need some weight on it. I'm not sure. Ooh. Maybe it is too small. But then the more I look at it, the more I'm like, but it is hanging. I can see pom-poms at the bottom, which are like not that far away. I even want it there. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. Dear me. Even the 500 model has a new generation comes up pretty close, or might be on par depending on the kind of application. Ooh, okay. Fair enough. Huh. I mean, that is cheaper than I was expecting. Again, I just have people talking to me about this sort of stuff quite frequently. Not all the time, but like, it comes up in conversation more than I would have expected. Because I just can't help, I think it's the colour. I don't think I like it. I think I maybe would prefer not to have them. I'm not sure. Because the skirt and this already look really cute. And I just don't know that these add anything really. Is that bad? I put time, it's part of the design, it's kind of a big element, but like, I just don't think they add that much. And now I'm like, should I make another one if I don't like the first one? What do you guys think? I have a forklift license, I have to find a job. It's a pain, most places want me to work the whole week, but I can't because my TAF calls. Oh no! That is kind of difficult when you can only do part-time and most jobs are like full-time. But hopefully somewhere will, and it might just take a little bit longer. Love the let's see what happens attitude. Unpredictable, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We're having a bit of an indecision right now on What's going on here? Also considering getting PC built. I'm looking around a bit. Nice! Okay, so you're also looking around at the moment. Fair enough. That makes sense to why you have all of the information on hand. Not have them, but the design. You'll be breaking the design. I've already broken the design a couple of times. I don't really play much games, so it's for the workstation setup and then basically OBS because my office laptop slowly melts while practicing. I feel that. Bob feels it too. Sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's okay. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. Make it like a jacket in case you get cold. That could be kind of cute. In case as a little trash person, I get like a little bit cold. Like a little little jacket. What's the question we're indecisive about? So I've just made these little bits. I've made one. If I go onto face cam, there you go. There's this, right? Which is part of the original design to have. These like little ruched parts on the side of the skirt. This side doesn't have it, this side does. I kind of don't like it though. I kind of am not keen. I might instead want to make like another pleat and put it down there and have like a big distinction between the skirt and the top rather than having it blendy in, I think. Again, it's a bit different from the original plan. But I just think that would be cuter. Yeah, I'm not super feeling. I mean, it might end up being cute. But I mean, maybe? I guess because it might... But then if I don't have them, where are the vehicles gonna hang from? All the difficult questions. If I don't have them, where are the vehicles gonna hang from? Oh dear. Good morning, Ren. How are you doing? Does the end design include a petticoat? Yeah, so actually underneath right now, we've got a petticoat. So we actually have it on underneath. It's bright green. Because yeah, if I push that out a bit so you can see, it looks just to me, I mean it's not fitting the mannequin as well as it fits me unfortunately, but it's a little bit... I actually like without. The form is a little slimmer unless the poofs are in a different colour. Yeah, it to me as well, it feels also, I feel like this kind of I don't know, like, it just, I think, looks a bit sleeker without it. And then with it on, it's like, I like layers, I love layers, but I think in this particular case, not this layer. No. You know what? Normally I'd be all about this, but in this particular case, no. I'm not about this particular layer. God damn it. Well, now I've got this piece of fabric that I've made. It's fine. I'll find something else to use this for. Would it be a cute bow or something? I'm only thinking because of the ruching, but nah, we'll work something out with that. But I just think it's cuter without. It could also be because I've looked at it for so long, and unpredictable. You'd like a horn. Without it gathered, it's very flat, and I'm not sure. It's very flat without it gathered, and it almost looks like a sheet of something, because it's not. It would be fine if it was a more expensive fabric, I think. But with how cheap the fabric is, it just looks like blah on top of it. But where would the vehicles hang from? Shifty Blue Kai! Mostly asking if it will look fuller in the end or if that's the expected fullness. It is pretty much the expected fullness in this particular case. I have got a hoop skirt as well, but I don't really want to put it underneath it. In this particular case, I think I will go with just just the one petticoat in this one. I don't know. I was unsure about it. I've got hoop skirts and things like that if I want to go bigger, but I'm kind of keeping it with just the one for now because I kind of like just the one. What if you make the top layer of smooth fabric, put the ruffle under it for bulk? Again, it's the look of it more than anything. So if I put this over the top so you can see, it's the look more than anything. It's just kind of, I don't know if you can see, but oh, how well it shows on camera. But compared to the rest of it, that piece looks very, very cheap. Because I've had to work with it a lot everywhere else to make it look less cheap. Like a lot of the work that I've put into it up here and everywhere else is basically to try to make the fabric look less cheap than it is. Yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna do it. I just don't think I'm gonna do it. What if you did a finer gather for texture? I could, but I don't know if I have enough fabric left. Because we've kind of gone through a good majority of it. If I had more of this, or if I hadn't used it for the top, I could do a finer gather with this on top of the cotton, because I have plenty of the cotton left. But I don't have as much of the top fabric left. And I could do it in a different colour, but it's a much sparklier gold. And again, I don't think that would look super good. Sorry, a lot of this is like information that I know, the information that other people wouldn't necessarily know, but we don't have a whole lot of that left. So I could technically have done a finer gather if I hadn't decided that I was going to do a bigger gather to start with. Deary me. No, I think I'm just going to leave it like this. But I think I will put something here to separate this from this a little bit, because if it's going to be separate, it's going to be really separate. I'm not going to leave it half separate, because to me that's like, it's either separate or it's not. And right now it's weirdly half in the middle. Like, as much as like it's fine leaving it as two pieces, I'd also have to make an argument for I don't like it being left like this either, in that it feels like it's been left in a weird half state. So what about bin bag ruffle? I think I might actually use more bin bag here, because like the more that I look at this bow, the more I'm like, that's a weak bow. So I might make a bigger bow there. Yeah, I think I might do a bigger ruffle, like similar to the arm ruffle sort of thing, like a pleated ruffle down here, so that it's really separate. Because I do have a little bit left of that. Yeah, really should be enough to go around the bottom, at least to some extent around the bottom of the top. And then it will be like a bodice skirt combo, and it will be very clearly a bodice skirt combo. This doesn't solve the issue of where the vehicles are going to come from. Like, where the vehicles are going. So that'd be next issue. Where am I going to put the vehicles? Because I can still have them hanging from there, but what I don't really want is like, put it nicely, I don't really want like a tractor hanging from the crotch or anything like that, which is what it's going to look like if it's hanging at that level. And I don't really want that as a design element in this dress. That might look a little bit odd. So yeah. It's either separate or it's not. Great relationship advice. It's one or the other. You can't have your skirt and wear a dress too. Yeah, I guess not. I've got both. Can't blame you for that. Tractor crotch is rarely a feature. Yeah, so I don't want them hanging from there. But that's where they're gonna end up. They're gonna end up at that sort of level because it's quite a high bodice. So the bodice ends at my like just below the small of my waist. So if I hang them there, that's where they're gonna be. And the asymmetric shoulder strap. Which one? We've already got asymmetric shoulder straps. Which one? The one with all of the details already on it? Because this one's already pretty highly detailed, and this one we were going to keep plain for it to already be quite asymmetrical. Because we could put a tractor. Well, actually, saying that, on Garbodor, in the Gigantamax form, give me 2 secs, I'm pretty sure I could make a building. Because I'm pretty sure Gigantamax Garbodor has a building on their shoulder. Give me 2 seconds, let me find Garbodor. I'll just put him on screen real quick, because that way we at least have a reference image for everyone who doesn't just know what Garbodor looks like. Which is fair, especially not the Gigantamax one. We don't normally have that on screen. There we go. That's Princess Mononoke. Not the correct one. There we go. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know what Gigantamax Garbodor looks like, there they are. But yeah, there's like a building on their shoulder. So what accessories could you do for this? Could you make a tractor purse? So we've already got the accessory set. And again, I just want to put it out there. I'm not purchasing anything else for this costume. This is based on, I don't want to spend any more money on this. I'm like, absolutely not. So we've got the parasol, we've got gloves, those are the accessories. They're getting dyed in the next, I think, couple of days. I don't know if I'll be able to do it after stream today. We'll see. But they need to be dyed grey. They're white. So that's kind of like set in stone there. We can't really change that. Because we do the design. This is why we design things on stream, is basically so that we get those ideas out, and then I can go from there, purchase things if need be. But a lot of the time we actually go from things I already have in the house, and then, build up from there. But we have kind of already gone through that stage, so at this point we're going through stuff that I already have, and we've already got the accessories, and we kind of have to stick within what the plan already is to a good extent because I can't afford to go out and buy new things. Yeah. And shoes won't be seen. You can't see my feet. This is a long dress. You cannot see my feet at all. Feet are gone. There are no feet. On the large side, but not dangling, but closely attached to a strap. Sorry, I probably got this completely wrong. Like on a leash? like on a leash? I think the other issue may be, also I just want to put it out there, if I take the bodice off so you can see it, there's a lot of things sticking off this bodice. If there's anything hanging off my shoulder, it might pull off some of the stuff that's on the bodice. I don't know if any of you can see any of this from there, so I'm going to bring it a little closer so you get it a little bit, so you can see it a bit more. But because we've stitched so much onto the bodice already, so we've already stitched on a lot of details onto this bodice, if I hang anything off it, I'm a little concerned it might start basically dragging off the details we already have. If that makes sense, because pom-poms are very 3D. I don't know how well this shows. Oh, I'm showing them. But like, do you see how 3D that is? So if I hang something off this bodice, would that maybe catch on that? Or for instance, these flowers up right near the top. They're kind of within the pom-poms. So these have bits that shoot off and like stick up. if I hang something off the shoulder and it was to catch on one of those parts up here, would that maybe drag off my pom-poms? Because what I don't want to do is make something that I'm walking around a con in all day and it's slowly destroying itself because of something hanging off of it. It's the same reason I will often not wear off the shoulder bags or anything like that with a costume, because it will destroy my costume. Sorry, I don't want to come across as really, really negative here, or be like, I can't afford this, I can't buy this, I can't do this. But I also want to come across quite realistic, and this is what we can do and this is what we can't do if we're making a big change in like the last 2 days of a costume. These are things we can do and these are things we can't do. Okay, of course there's no feet. Streamers don't have legs. Streamers absolutely don't have legs. Because I'm not sure about hanging things off. Because that's the reason we can't have them hanging really, really low either, is because the pom-poms and the sewage. We don't want them to be, if you see in the original design as well, we don't want these anywhere near each other, like, because they would destroy each other. Quite simply put, these two elements would start ripping each other off of the design, and so we can't have them close to each other. Hi Husha, how are you doing? Husha, we're doing kind of some last minute changes to the design, because I've sort of decided that we don't want those extra panels on the skirt. I don't like them and I don't think they look good. So we're doing some last minute changes. But with last minute changes comes kind of some problems, because you can't just go changing things and it becomes very difficult. What about a strap on the inside? Things are stitched to the strap. Ooh. That might... A strap on the inside with things stitched to the strap would probably work. I'm wondering actually, could we stitch them to the inside of here? Things that are hanging, could they be on the inside of... Thing is, I don't think they could have been on the inside of the skirt because it will start to roll the skirt down. But they could be on the inside of this, maybe? And hang down from there, but again, they're gonna hit the crotch, aren't they? Ah, they're gonna be crotch tractors, and I don't want crotch tractors. Oh, and you sent an Instagram DM. Oh, okay. That's why my phone went off. I was like, I could hear my phone going off, and I was like, what's going on? Thank you. I shall have a little look-see. Appreciate. Oh my god. Oh my god, such quick. Oh. Wait. Such tiny ones. Okay, wait. 2 seconds. Because if we're doing such tiny ones, we do have these, which are, if that makes sense, like buttons? Really, really small buttons? Would that kind of work? Crotch tractors has got to be the best worst meme ever. Because that would kind of fit that. What if, because I want to do some 3D modelling, what if we do that? So we do on here, we get my small cars in the way that Avocado Josie has suggested. So we do the small cars kind of going over the shoulder here, which is kind of a nice homage to some of the smaller elements that are going on in the large one. But we still do some large modelling, and I think I've had an idea of what we can do for the large modelling. It won't be going around the whole thing, but on the back of Garbodor, there's a train, and it goes down the back, and on my skirt, there is a train. What if I have a train that goes down my train? It could only go down the top, But what if I had a butt train? What if we model a butt train and then put these on the shoulder strap, but then model a butt train, because that way we don't have to worry about getting anything extra. It's still something hanging from the skirt, but it's not all around the front. You don't have to look on the back, and then you'd see a crotch train. No, a butt train. How does that sound? Button shaming? No, I like these buttons. They're good buttons. They got a stop sign in them. Oh. Definitely imagining smaller rather than larger. Yeah, I was imagining much bigger ones. I think because of the design, I was like, yes, the original size, but yeah, you had a much better idea with them being much smaller. So you could see what I'm doing here, because oh, there's a lot of wires. A lot of wires. Whip. Oh, a train on a train. Far preferable to a crotch tractor. Oh, absolutely. You know, crotch tractors. Heck no. Butt train. We got it. I kind of imagined your shoulder strapped like a road with the vehicles driving down. Oh, that'd be cute. We got this. Right, let's do the shoulder with the stuff on it, because again, this is a good, because we kind of have that on the Garbodor anyway. I mean, of course his is a building, but I was kind of against having a building on my shoulder from the beginning, because it's such a large element when we already have such a big wig. Just not sure about it. Not sure about it. Also, thread, work with me. Love the idea of a train. Yes, the train. So what we'll do is, we'll sew these parts on, and then we shall start to model the train. That will be what we will do today. It was going to be cars, but now it is train. And I shall change the title when we do that to modelling a train. So that the title of the stream is equally silly. It's better to have flat things, perhaps even big buttons on the front and actual 3D things hanging from the back. Yeah, again, I was just the main concern is quite often, because I want to wear this to a con one day, probably nowhere near soon, but you know, at some point, that you don't want a costume that is slowly destroying itself. And with anything large at the front, it does just have this habit of slowly destroying itself as the con goes on. It's very disheartening, just walking around in an outfit that's like slowly taking itself apart. And I've done it a few times, and it's like, yeah, you might look great, but it's kind of sad. Also, what colour cars do I want? I want a yellow and a blue car. And I would like some larger vehicles. Thick fabric. Do the blue one first. Nice. Suddenly have the image of a building attacking and riding the train like a cat attacking a dress. Oh no. Oh no. Have you ever seen cats do that? What, attack dress? No. But then I've never owned a cat, so that's maybe why I've missed out on such an experience. Because I personally do not own cat. One day. I mean, I probably own dog first, but one day. One day still. That being said, I do love watching cat videos. I like it as well. I don't know if anyone else gets this, when you go on YouTube and you watch like one cat video and suddenly you're recommended like a million cat videos, and it's like, yes, this shall be my whole recommend video. But then you watch something else and it's like, ah, you only like this type of video now, and suddenly all the cat videos disappear, and it's very upsetting. Also, every time I think this bodice is finished, something else gets added. I was like, ah yes, we finished the bodice. Wait, no, flowers. Wait, no, pom-poms. Wait, no. this, and now I still have to add like ruffles to it. On these flowers every time. Go. Goddess is ever complete. And you also won't be able to see a whole lot of it because of the wig, I don't think, but that's okay. And another knot. Go! I've learned the hard way to spend a lot more time on how things are attached and the shoes for the exact same reason, yeah. Ugh. And like what things are gonna hit things. I think that was where I really started to get that one because I did a Final Fantasy Lakshmi cosplay, and that one really, where weight was distributed and what things hit other things, I really learned it with that costume. Because wearing that one, I wore it for 11 hours straight, and that was a really hard costume to wear. Really hard costume to wear. Not only was it like physically painful to wear for that long, it wrecked itself. It really did. It wrecked itself throughout the entire day, and it's so disappointing to watch something that you'd spent so much time making destroy itself. Yeah, it was hard. Shoes should be interchangeable, so wear at least 3 different ones to avoid blisters. Yes. And I like making shoe covers these days as well if I can for like bigger costumes. Not so much these ones. These ones I just wear shoes that often will match the costume, but shoes for costumes that are like, whatchamacallit, competition ones and such. I'll often wear shoe covers. And yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm really a big fan of shoe covers. Shoe covers are some of my favorites. Cats love trains. I was working on a wedding dress and my cat thought it was his own personal tent. Oh, my cat wants to crawl under the dress. She loves being under the blanket too. Oh, that is precious. Oh, this is the thing when people say you cat person or dog person. It's like, honestly, I like both. I honestly could not choose because both are so sweet. They are both so sweet in such different ways. I love both. Oh, could never pick, honestly. I think it just depends on what part of my life I'll be in. Like, depends on which one I'll end up getting. But I love both. Every time I move to work on, I tackle the inside out when the bride tried to get it on. He jumped on the train for a ride. On Minimal, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. We have had a slight change in direction. We were originally going to add 2 panels to the skirt, but instead now we've decided that we don't need the panels on the skirt because I don't like them, and I'm adding tractors onto the arm of my dress. And we're not going to do all of the separate vehicles hanging around the skirt because we don't have those panels on the dress, but instead we're going to do one big vehicle at the back, which is going to be a train, and we're going to do a train. Which I think is infinitely more fun. The train. I hope you're having a good day, Minimal. I like kissy videos with their little shrill high-pitched meows. Meows are very cute. My cat's favourite thing to do is to jump on a long piece of cloth off along the floor and then be dragged and spun around. Kitty train. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Squeeze boxing, that's so cute. Oh, yeah. I love, so because a few of my friends have had cats, and I've loved going and playing with their cats. Like, I love my friends too, but like, when your friend has a cat, oh, best. I mean, I guess same if my friend has a dog, but like, both are good. Let me visit house and play with animals. I'll have a great time. I mean, I guess that's kind of the thing. I'll go over to your house, I'll offer to make you tea at your house, and then I'll play with the animals. Unless you offer to make me tea first. It depends who gets there first. Sometimes you'll get there first, and then sometimes I'll get there first. I forget. I need to be really careful about what's on my elbows. Need a lot more layers of primer and whatnot so hard work isn't destroyed. Oh, yeah. I'm getting better with it. It's like one of those like practice things for me because like that particular costume, the Lakshmi for Final Fantasy, really it taught me a lot of things, but I'm definitely still improving with that sort of thing. There's still a lot of improvement that I can make, but I think about it a lot more now because it was such a shock, I suppose, when I was like wearing it, just watching bits of it hit each other, because when I was making it I was trying to make it really accurate, but then watching parts of it destroy each other because of that was like, oh, well that's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Like, sure, it looks cool, but because of this element that I've done in this particular way, there's no way for it to, you know, function properly, and it very frustrating. But I think, you know, it was a good experience because now I'm a lot more careful. So did you not halfway up? I didn't even ask you to not. Wait a minute. Oh no, you're good. Just a bit confused. Okay, can we pull tight? Oh no, okay. What? What's this? Oh. I don't really know what that was, but it's okay. It seems to have gone. Also, so a traffic light into it. I hope that's okay. I know that's not exactly a vehicle that would be on a road, but I feel like you need traffic lights on road for road safety, so I put a traffic light in. I use my cat as a method of weathering seaweed with mermaid. Just node the strands and let them attack them for half an hour. That, oh, so sweet. I really like that. I really like that. The cat is slowly weathering fabric. So cute. They sit and they take turns. Oh. Oh. There we go. Little traffic light for road safety. Can't find any places that are hiring now that have a forklift license. But there will be, you know. Eventually, there will be somewhere that will need someone with a forklift license, Jason. It's just not all the time, and you are looking in one of the most difficult times to find a job, I think, in recent history. Unfortunately. Like, I know there aren't as many people hiring, and the more skills that you have that will make you a hireable person, I think the better. Especially at the moment. Plus, it looks pretty cool driving a forklift. That sounds cool. That's the exact story of how my partner wanted my mum when they first met, made her tea in her own house and played with a cat. Yeah, I literally, it's such a force of habit, but I just go into people's houses and I'm like, do you fancy a cup of tea? And they're like, this is my house. You don't even know that I have milk or anything. And I'll be like, oh. Oh, I mean, I guess you're right, but it's, I mean, I don't know what to do. There's literally been 1 or 2 times where I've gone into someone's house, offered them a cup of tea, and they've been like, well, you can make a cup of tea, we don't have any milk right now though, I'm sorry. And I'll be like, oh, don't worry about it, and I'll nip out to the corner store and get like a pint of milk. But I mean, these are people that I know well. I'll literally just leave them with a pint of milk so that they can continue making tea after I've left. Again, these are friends. These are not strangers. But yeah, I'm just so used to offering people cups of tea that I will go into other people's houses now and offer them cups of tea. I also try and bring biscuits with me if I'm visiting someone else's house. I just feel like it goes well with tea. It's like, if you can offer someone a cup of tea, and then you also have biscuits. And I also like that for myself as well. It's like, I offer someone else a cup of tea, maybe they don't want it, but I'll have a cup of tea, and I'll have my biscuits. And I'm having a great time. Regardless of what's going on, I'm having a lovely time. I've got my cup of tea and I've got my biscuits. Oh. What makes me tea at my own home? They are descended from angels and they have been the dear friend forever. But it's like, it's such a small thing to do, and it also takes you straight to the kitchen, which I feel like is the best place to start like the chatting. And I'm such a chatty person, so it's like I want to go straight to the kitchen and start chatting, and then we can continue this chat in the living room, right? So it's perfect. Here we go. It's good. I also don't think, you know, I also like to know how people take their tea, so that, you know, next time I invite them over to my house, I can just know how they take their tea. That being said, when you're trying to offer people tea and there's like 8 people, it can get a little bit stressful. I guess this might not be such a common thing in other countries, but you'll have people over your house and you'll be like, right, who wants tea? And you'll have like, maybe like you're having a board game night, so there's quite a few people around your house. And they'll be like, yeah, thanks, another cup of tea, wonderful stuff. Everyone says yes, and they want cup of tea, and everyone's getting a cup of tea, and so you nip to the kitchen to make some tea for everyone. And you have to remember 8 cups of tea, and everyone takes it slightly differently, maybe. So you have to remember who wants it strong, who has decaf, who has sugar. Maybe someone has honey, and there's always one sod who wants coffee. And yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. Oh. Yeah, I shall be a nurse and use my forklift license. I believe in you, Jason. Jason, I fully believe in that. That is a vision. That is a vision. Tell me about this crumpets thing. Are crumpets delicious? I'm so confused. Are there flavours? Oh my god, crumpets are good. Crumpets are delicious. I have my crumpets with butter and honey, and they're good. And they go really well with tea. They're really good. Oh, a nice cup of tea and some crumpets. They are proper good. Proper good, they are. Pop them in the toaster. Toasted crumpets and a cup of tea. I walked in and just a dead hi. How are you doing? We've made some alterations, and I am now sewing some things into the arm. So we've got a little road, but we're not having the extra panels on the skirt anymore, and we're going to do some like pleats on this, so it's very separately a bodice and skirt combo. However, we are also taking off the fact that they're going to have lots and lots of cars around the skirt, and instead we're going to have a large train. So we're going to make a train for the train. Yeah, nothing nicer than someone knowing how you like your tea. I know, when someone's like, oh, I've had a day at work, and you invite them over to your house, and then you make them a cup of tea, and they you know, you make them a cup of tea how you like it, and oh, not only I think does it make them happy, but I'm also proud because I know how you like your tea. That I'm there like, I remembered. But then you also get a cup of tea, so it's a win-win. I think it's mainly just because I don't have a super great memory, so if I remember something, I'm mildly proud of myself. But I'm pretty good at remembering tea at this point. I maybe have to make it once or twice for you, and I'll have got it at that point. Maybe that is just because I've made so many cups of tea, but that being said, if you change your tea order, expect me to make it wrong a few times before I get it right, because I'll be so used to making it slightly differently. So if you're someone who always has sugar in your tea, and then suddenly you don't have sugar in your tea, I'm probably going to put sugar in your tea a couple times before I get it right. So your tea system would never work here in Japan. They'd go crazy if you tried to make them tea, bowing, insisting to relax and make it straight away. Oh, I actually heard somebody mention this before. They were like, oh, that wouldn't work here. Like literally, if you walk into someone else's house and try to make them tea, they'd be like, no, 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 and I'd be like, and then I'd be there like, no, 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 no. And it would just go on forever. It's just two cultures that would just be there like one, because like for me it's polite to to, you know, for instance, like, do one thing, and for them it's polite to do another thing, and we'd just be there like, I'd feel rude, but then they'd feel rude, and we'd both be there just feeling impolite. Oh. But if I'm over there, I'll obviously follow whatever's going on over there. But yeah, because to me it's, I guess I'm just raised to go in and offer people tea and bring biscuits with me. Like that's my raising. But yeah. I think also to an extent that's just like what I've seen other people do around me. And I think when somebody else does something that you appreciate, it's kind of like I've just mimicked it because I appreciated it when somebody else did it for me. So now I do it for other people. And then maybe I think I've kind of rubbed off on other people where I've done it for someone else and now they do it for other people. And so you just create a group of people that's continuously making tea. Oh, it's good though. It's good. For sure. I'm gonna put a boat on. Oh dear. I'm not vision is like, make your own dang tea, here's my stash in the kettle, can't be bothered, it's 2020 and independent, you can make your own tea. That is fair. See, you wouldn't even have time. I'd have walked through your door and been like, do you fancy a cuppa? I've brought biscuits. How'd you take your tea? Do you want bourbons or custard creams? I've got both. Oh dear. The other thing is people can't even be like, why'd you go so out of your way? Because like, bourbons and custard creams, first of all, in the UK, you can get like them for what, 40p? They're very, very cheap biscuits. If you just get the ones in your local supermarket, they're very cheap, but they're also very good. I used to be a barista and I had a god tier ability to predict what people would order. Wait, really? Can you predict what I would order? Because I do order coffee when I'm out. Can you predict? I always get the same thing at Costa. It has got a syrup in it, if that helps. They've given away too much. I might have. Oh no. But I get the same thing every time. I'm a little bit boring, but I found one that I liked, and I was like, I like this. I'll get it every time. But I get a coffee when I'm out, because I'm like, ooh. Except if I'm in Cardiff, and then I try specifically to go to this place that does a chai, and I really like it. Ooh. Nice. You're gonna need to remake your resume. Yeah, you gotta put forklift on there. Maybe a small picture of a fork. People really get it that you are, in fact, the most forkest of lifters. You can lift any fork. I should actually probably, what's it called? Because it's definitely out of date. I just don't think of it. Then I guess I haven't really applied for a job, so that's probably why I haven't done it. But I should probably do it at some point so that if I ever decide that I want to, I don't have to do it then. But, yeah. Put a picture of you lifting up a fork. Forklift. Oh no. Well, you're English, so the drinks you'd have would be very different. If you were from Melbourne, I'd guess sticky chai with honey and cinnamon. Oh, you're very close. Wait, and vanilla cap for coffee, but yeah, not sure how it translates. Okay, so you're not far, because I actually would get a cinnamon drink. Yes, I get a cinnamon latte. And that's what I always get. I love cinnamon. I put cinnamon on everything. I love cinnamon. Literally, if there's a cinnamon thing, that's what I get. I just really love cinnamon. I like ginger too, but I don't know why they never put enough ginger in it for me. And I don't like it when it gets really sweet, so if they put more ginger in it, it would just get really sweet. But I just want ginger. Like, honestly, just put stem ginger in my drink and I'm happy. But yeah, I really like cinnamon. So cinnamon latte is what I always get. Just lots of cinnamon. Yeah, you got the cinnamon vibes. Yeah, when I saw tea with chai and cinnamon, I was like, I do like chai, but I don't really order tea out. So, but yeah, basically just cinnamon latte every single time. So if you mix those two orders together, you would have got it. Oh, it's pretty good. I mean, it's definitely not for everyone. I probably would still, sometimes as well, they'd say that they would, if I went to a specific place, they'd be like, hey, you want powdered cinnamon on it as well? I'd be like, yeah, just put more cinnamon. Because basically I just want it to taste really strong as cinnamon. I think that they knew that. They were just like, you want more cinnamon? We could just put more cinnamon in this. Like, do you want just straight cinnamon in this? I'd be like, yes, more cinnamon. Because I didn't want it to be more sweet, so I didn't want more of the syrup. I just wanted more of the straight cinnamon. There's a couple shops that don't have the syrup, but a couple of them do, and I always go to those ones and I get the cinnamon latte with cinnamon on top, extra cinnamon, more cinnamon. Yes. And then when it's cold, I get cinnamon latte over ice. Although when they did the hot chocolate, the rose, not the rose, the ruby chocolate, I did get, I guess technically I changed my order for a short amount of time for that. Yeah. Also, there we go. We have vehicles on the sleeve. So we have car, train, traffic light, car, stop sign, boat, airplane. Because that's how a road goes. We don't have cinnamon lattes really. Oh, fair enough. Also a hydrate. We can do a hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, 2 moons. Put an entire cinnamon in there. More cinnamon. I really like cinnamon. But yeah, I need to do the thing on the bottom, but I think we'll get back to that because I really want to model the train. Also, I'm gonna change the stream title to train. I just want it to be called train. A bit silly, but you know, sometimes you've got to do what you gotta do, and right now I gotta change the stream title to train. It is here. I clicked the wrong button, but I fixed it. And edit the stream info. Making a train. There we go. Oh, amazing. Good stuff. Cinnamon! Yeah! What do you think of these buttons now they're on? They're so cute. They're so cute! They got a little traffic light on my shoulder. Also, here we are. I don't need the scissors. So, it's black. You can get this in white as well, I believe. But this dries in the air, and I prefer the black one because if I miss a certain section in paint, it looks like it's in shadow. And I like that. This one, to me, it's just, it works better. I like it more. I love this stuff. So yeah, for those who weren't here earlier, this is the Coscraft cosplay. I've been struggling to get this recently because during lockdown they were closed, and this is where I normally order a lot of stuff from. Basically, it dries like EVA foam, but it molds like clay, but with less mess. That being said, I am going to roll my sleeves up a little bit because it doesn't stain permanently, but it can slightly leave a little bit of mark on clothing. And yeah, basically it cures. It says in several hours to several days, depending on the size of work. I would say it starts to cure in several hours regardless, because the outside of it will cure in a few hours, but the inside of it might not cure for several days, and you won't know that necessarily until you like try to flatten it, and then it will like stay squished forever. So yeah, we know, yeah, can be heat molded after curing, yeah, and once open, sealed. I think we're going to use a lot of this, so we shall see. And I love it. I love it. I'm going to order some more of it as well because, again, like most of South Wales has gone back into lockdown. So it's going to start becoming more difficult to get this sort of stuff again. And I just love it so much. And also it says it's clay, but I don't know. I feel like it's more like plasticine to me. Yeah, let's get some of this out and start molding a train. Yeah, look at this. It's like, kind of, it stretches, it's really fun. Kind of like chewing gum, actually. It's kind of like chewing gum. And I love it. But yeah. We're gonna take out a good section to start working with. And maybe make the front of the train first. Maybe like a good amount for the front of the train. Maybe like that much. And then I will seal this bag again. And that's not going to be perfect. I will need to seal that a lot better. I normally seal it just in cling film when I'm done, but because, you know, I'm going to be working on it on stream. You love it as well? I also love this. This is like, literally, I make so much stuff out of this. But mainly, I use it for like organic things. So, I don't know how to put it, like, for my Solvari, I made the wood texture out of this. I also made the ears out of it. I like for fire texture, I might make it out of this. Like, really organic things normally, not normally a train. Last time I cinnamon, I used it on some pork ribs. Oh, lovely. How many hit points does it cure? I don't know how many hit points this would cure, but it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. Subliminal messages to start hype train? Absolutely not. But oh, it's so fun. Like, look at this. Look at this stretching. Oh, so good. I should stop messing with it and actually use it. It does technically dry in the air after all, but like, yeah. And also, if you're struggling to work with it, you can dip your hands in water, but this is really fresh, so it's good. It's pretty good. Right. Let's start with this piece, which is going to be, I suppose, the top part of the train. So like where the person sits. Also, it doesn't smell of anything. Nice. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this is also odorless, which is pretty good. Because like, I don't know how anyone else feels about working with foam, but everything stinks. Like, all of the elements of working with foam, like the glue and the paint and the sealant, everything smells like trash. But this, odorless. Love it. Zero, hi friend, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. We're making a train. A train for the train, because we've kind of changed the design a bit. So originally, it was going to be like, oh, how do you put it? So it was going to have a bit, like lots of different vehicles hanging down from it. But now instead, we've got rid of all those other vehicles and we're just going to have one vehicle. But it's going to be a bigger vehicle and it's going to be on the train of the skirt and it's going to be a train and it's going to be a train. I'm just flattening it. Playing with it a bit. Make sure there's not lots of creases and cracks. And then, how do we want to mold with this? Maybe if we had like a little... What do trains look like? Should I have like a picture of a train on screen? Maybe. Maybe should have picture of train. Train. Flip. Art. Ah, yes. This is in fact perfect. We'll save it as unnamed. And then add this. When you said 3D modeling before, I thought you meant digitally, and I was like, oh, how is Bob gonna handle this? Bob actually can handle 3D modeling pretty well, but probably not while streaming, because he can do Autodesk, like AutoCAD, he can do 3ds Max, all that kind of thing pretty well. But yeah, probably not while streaming. While streaming, that might be a little bit much to ask. Would you look at this train? That is in fact a train. There we go, that's a good reference picture. Ow. Thank you. Okay, so this needs to be maybe a bit taller. That's okay. Or is that? No, I think that's good. A little tall bit there. Less stinky. Yeah, less stinky. So mine was Mod Podge. Oh, so Mod Podge is less stinky. I've heard good things about Mod Podge, and I have never used it. But I am so curious about it because people have been saying good stuff. Been lurking for a while, couldn't talk because I needed to write some emails. That's fair enough. For having a good day. I had coffee chat and something about forklifts. Yes, Jason is with the forklifts. He's been lifting the forks. I recently got into Flexibond and my life is complete. Doesn't smell much and the final product doesn't get cracking paint issues. Okay. I haven't heard as much about that one. But again, that cracking paint issue sounds pretty good. Love how excited she is about the train. But it's so exciting! I want this to be a nice... Now, how am I going to indent this? I don't really have any tools. Oh no, that's not true. Maybe I do have some tools. But I also have like just random flat objects, so I feel like I can probably just use this and be like, yeah, just press that in. And that'll probably be like a pretty good size. I'm just outlining it, but like I can push it in with my fingers in a second. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. You could use tools, or you could just use random shapes that are around your desk. In my case, I've gone for the random shapes that are around my desk approach. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Look at that! It's got a window! It's so cute! Oh, Janie's an absolute unit. What a tune. Oh, choo-choo. Steam for Arriva Trains HQ. The coffee situation, the Gold Coast is weird. It's not a coffee city apparently. Oh. Multi-Forge is amazing if you want it or try hard. Flexibond is great for armor pieces that need a bit of flex. Oh, okay. That is good to know. I was not aware of that in particular. That is good to know. A bit flatter. Flatten it out a bit more. Finger. Yes. Oh, trying to find somewhere to get a proper coffee on Sunday was a nightmare. Oh no! Wait, that's not good. I ordered 220 worth of coffee from America. It better be bloody good! Oh, my ankle! No, Jason! Protect the ankle! Americans with coffee. But Americans love coffee, don't they? So you would have thought that probably the coffee would be pretty good. So I'm gonna roll out a flat piece. No, like that. Not like that. Wait a minute, I was like, that's not the shape that I want. Like a square flat piece. So many cafes in the Gold Coast are closed on Sundays or only open until 1 or 2 p.m. Oh. Oh, okay, fair enough. Loves in Melbourne coffee. Oh no. Can I flatten it with this? That makes a nice print. That wasn't quite what I wanted though. I want it to be flat. Once again, I shall use random things that I have lying around because I don't have a rolling pin up here. And so I shall just flatten it with other things. Because is this bigger than that? It is. How easy is this? Oh, yeah, it's pretty easy. Okay. So what I need to do now is Put it on here. So I do actually have a knife, but not a cutting board. But it's okay because I'm not going to be cutting through it very deep. Putting it on there, and then just like a little indent more than anything. But I want the indent to be quite neat. Sorry, I'm probably covering what I'm doing because I want it to be so neat. Because I should actually be able to peel this away without it being cut the whole way through. Foam clay. Yeah, I just want it to be... Okay, well no I can't, but I can pat it though. Oh, well in some places I can. Okay, well I thought I could, but I guess sometimes is true, sometimes is not true. Because this one doesn't want to go by any means. So there we go. Pat. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. And then he shall have the smallest of hats. And just keep patting. Just keep patting. For the tiniest of hats. I can go over this with water at the end. If I want to be smoother. Probably do want it to be smoother. There we go. You'd think you'd be wrong. American coffee is generally swill. Swill? Swill? American also be like American cheese. You can't trust what they like. Oh. To be fair, I'm not super keen on American cheese personally, I'm sorry. I mean, I like it on burgers, but that's about it. There we go. What a little hat. I want the hat to be a little bit bent though. I want it to be like curving over the top. Like it's a curvy hat, but not curved on all sides, just curved on two. So the top bit needs to still stay arched. Like, stay arched at that point, and then just curve over the side like that. There we go. Look! Curvy! And then I might put some little shingles on it or something. Maybe this is more of a house now than a... Do I have anything that I can do that with? Anything that would look like shingles. Maybe... Also, this needs to go back into that so I don't lose any of that. Maybe if I just dent it slowly? That won't do it. I want it to have some texture, but maybe that's not the right texture. Also, I should probably give it a window on the other side. I didn't even think of that. But it should probably have a window on both sides, huh? Might need to see out of both windows. I'm not thinking about the future. By only giving it a window. It wasn't very kind of me. Okay, get another window in there. Just... There we go. And just indent it a little further. And then I'll press it down with my finger. And then this. That's a bit better. Now he's got two windows and a little hat. Oh dear. More Melbourne. Oh, so Adelaide is like a little cousin. The trends arrive a few years later. Okay, fair enough. I accidentally bought it a grounded coffee and not... Oh, coffee beans. You wanted beans! Melbourne takes his coffee very serious. Adelaide has a lot of good coffee too, but it's not as insane as Melbourne. Melbourne's like a little cousin. The trends arrive a few years later. Yeah, we're getting more and more Melbourne-esque hipster coffee pop-ups around the city. As well as food for animals in liquid or partly liquid form. The soil can be used as a derogatory term for any drink meant for human ingestion. Oh no! Oh no! I enjoy visiting Adelaide now that I know there's a few decent coffee places around. Nice try if you're not coming into... Oh. Okay, it's time to work, my dear. So fun luck mode. Fair enough. Thank you so much for popping in, Dead Sailor Scout. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna just be here, taking a train. Up the tiny window. This window has depth. That's okay. Windows are supposed to be deep, so this window is deep, but that's okay. Push it in a bit. Matches the depth that it's meant to have. Then just make sure that window's good. And just... Okay. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that. But then what am I meant to do? I think I meant to have like a piece underneath that's like a block, but like a slightly larger block? Maybe? I think it's meant to block out the bit at the back. Oh, too late, I have a trip planned. Oh no. Are you crossing your fingers for a border reopening? Yeah, I'm gonna quarantine my friend's house, help him furnish it. Oh, that's really nice. Nice. And then come visit you. We got some coffee places in Wales. Can't wait to visit them at some point. Haven't been to a coffee shop since March. Yeah, I would love to also visit some coffee places at some point. And some of the tea places as well. So we do have some lovely places. Oh, Daniel, hi! How you doing? Don't cough on me. I won't. Choo choo! I hope you have a good day, Daniel. We have made... It's got a little window and a little hat. I like it. Oop. At me. Square. Okay, difficult to make it square, but it's okay. So it wants to be round, but just keep my thumbs to make it squarer. It's still gonna be kind of rounded, but that's okay. We're gonna have a little chunky round train. I'm happy with a chunky round train. It needs to go out the back a little bit, because it needs to be more like that. Because then the wheels have to attach to it. It's like this. Oh no, it needs to be a bit flatter. Yeah, okay, so like this, but like a flatter. And then oops. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's go, because it sticks out the back a bit for the wheel. Okay. The other nice thing about foam clay is it just sticks to itself. As long as you put like a bit of pressure in it. Normally, I say, as it doesn't stick to itself. Come on. Sixlets. Whee! And then I guess we need a wheel. Goes over this bit. And some wheels that go over the front bit. The front bit's a circle. So, I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll work it out. These bits are flat? Yeah, okay. That's a little tower that I've made. I kind of want some little turrets on the top. Not turrets, I don't know what they're called, but those bits on top. I kind of want some of those. Oh, there's thread in this. How do you get there? Okay, and then we want to keep this quite short, but yeah, just keep rolling it into a cylinder. Oh. Thank you. Oh. You might get knocked back for border crossing permit if you're not deemed essential. Thank you, David! Sorry, Daniel, excuse me. Thank you, Daniel! You're bastards to the Victorians at the moment. I didn't mean like next week or anything. Are you making the whole thing from foam clay? Yes. For fun. I'm gonna try and make the whole thing from foam clay. Are you from Adelaide? We've had some mutual jokes aside. We probably have some mutual jokes aside. I am, yeah. My other half grew up in Adelaide, so I go back with him a few years, times a year. Nice, it's possible. I'm not even surprised these days I meet someone and find out we know someone in common. Adelaide be like that. Adelaide do be like that. Turrets. Yeah, turrets is probably not the right word for them, but the little sticky out bits. I don't know what they're called, but turrets is almost definitely not the right word for them. That is a chonky train. Chonky little train. And then what are they called? Chimneys! Chimneys! That's the one! Chimneys! Sticky out bits, that's very technical, yeah. Adelaide like that. Turrets. Sorry, the delivery really made me laugh. I wasn't trying to say they had turrets. Oh no. Oh dear. Right, and then we're just gonna stick these two pieces together. It's going. That one there. Look at the little train. He's so small. It might have needed to be longer than that. It maybe needed to be longer than that. Oh no, wait, can I? Yeah, I can't take it off. Oh, dear me. Smokestack. I googled it on a train. It's called a blast pipe. Apparently. Oh, blast pipe. Blow off. Okay, it needs to be bigger than that. That's too small. It's too small. It looks wrong. Let's just stand up. Oh, otherwise his knees go out the window. Okay, come on. We need to make you a little bit longer. I'm sorry. It's too small. I'm gonna make some tiny chimneys too. They can go up there. They're gonna be for the chimneys. Chimney pieces. And then this will fold over. Try that again. That was too small. Like, I want it to be small, but not that small. Oh dear. And that a bit better? Yeah, that's a bit better. Maybe we should put the turrets on it first as well. No, actually that'll make it a bit, maybe not super easy to attach anyway. At the end. Other end. Roll it a bit more actually. Flat. Flat. And then now it looks too long. God damn it! Now it looks too long. Oh no! Deary me! Pug face train. Yeah. Okay, let's put the little turret, not turrets. What are they called? Chimneys on it. Turrets again. And just put it and got like a tip. Pull it. Nah. Okay, I don't like that. No. Like a nice train car though, that's what... Oh, I'm glad you thought that's what it was. Okay, appreciate it. I mean, I think it did look like a train. It just looked like a really, really short train. Really short. I knew it a little bit bigger. One. Smaller ones. Next to it. Small ones are difficult. They don't wanna stay. To be fair, if any of these bits fall off while it's drying, I can just glue them back on for the most part because they're not exactly super complicated pieces. And then I want another bit to go on the top, so I'm gonna make another chimney now. I might take a bit more actually. Make a bigger chimney again. Go. Yeah, a bigger chimney. 1500. Fever chain service to Garbodor has been delayed. This is due to front of train being too small. The Reaver Trains Wales apologies for the delay and inconveniences this may cause you. Was too small. I want to do one there. Just go together. Nice. What is that? That's a train, that is. And then we need to put some wheels on it. And see, I might get a shave and haircut so I can look so I don't look so shaggy when I go for my photo for forklift license. Fair enough. If you did look shaggy, you could always claim it wasn't you. I want to look good though, so clean shaven and all. My photo looks more good. Yeah, fair enough. Then a day you want to look like what you want to look like for the photo, I guess. You'd hope that for that sort of thing as well, I guess with the license it's one of those things, isn't it, that it sticks with you for a while. Cut that out. Little imprint circle. In a circle. I might do the same thing as well, but run. On. Oh my god! Stick on there! Stick on there! There we go. There we go. And then we would like to have some wheels. Go. Another one. I think we need quite a big wheel at the back. Yeah, 2 big wheels at the back on each side. And I just want to use the bottom of this to put down on it because it's got quite a distinctive shape. Yeah, like it does quite a big, I don't know what to call it, but like shape. And I think it'll look quite good as a wheel. I don't think I'm going to get a better wheel from doing it myself, so we'll work with what we've got. Yeah. Be the forklift driver you want to see in this world. Yeah. And then go like. Does that look too small? Nah, that looks good. That is a wheel. And then we do another one. That one's perfect. There we go. Two big wheels, and then I need to do two big wheels on the other side too. Oh dear. Jelly, did you walking all crooked due to the weight of a self-created train? I created this train, now I shall wear it. Hilarious image of Jelly running the train that's entirely too small for her. Like Mr. Bean is tiny car. I'm gonna wear this train. This is gonna look great. And then two wheels. There we go. More wheels. Yeah. There's some wheels at the front, and now what do I need? Two more wheels and a little bit between them. Cool. Okay, I can do that. The wheels look a little bit small, but I think it's okay. Or maybe the wheels are just too high up. I also kind of want a bit for the front, so it's a bit. It's okay. There we go. And we need. What first is gonna go? Yeah. This one sticks off of the train, but that's okay. And then we that, and then that is that. Ooh! Ooh! Nearly lost a wheel. Okay. Go. Yeah, the smoothing there. Okay. Well, that's also okay. I think the other side is definitely the better of the two sides. Maybe I shouldn't say that in front of the train, but there is definitely a better side here. Train has a good side, and this side isn't it. And then the other one, which I wish I'd take these bits. Oh dear. Oh, I'm losing bits. I get a license for a skid beer loader so I can be a fanny bobcatty. What? Like this? Oh, an avocado. Thank you so much for continuing the gift sub. That's very, very kind of you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm just throwing foam clay all over the place. Like this to fit in the wheel cavity. There we go. There we go. Oh. Wait, like this. What is this? Curiosity. People always say my backside is my good night. As it means I'm walking away like that. No! No! Me and my tiny train. Roll out some bits that I can. Me and my tiny train would never. Like so fashion forward. Sure, the most fashionable. Go between the wheels. I'm also just gonna. There's a bit of a random line in it, so I'm gonna do like a pipe over the random line. It doesn't look like a random line anymore. It looks like a pipe that I've put there on purpose. Purposeful pipe. There we go. I put that there. Now it kind of looks like the train has a scar, but it's okay. This train, it's seen things. Fuel's train, man! No! We like your company, Winged. Company here is always appreciated. Even though we literally make company here is always appreciated. Go. And then I need a small one for the front, and then I think we're good. Which side is my good side? Jason, I can't believe that that would be true. That being said, I don't know if I actually believe in good sides. Because it seems like a very strange concept, and I'm not sure that it's a real thing. Bubble in that. Get rid of that bubble. There we go. Right. I think that's the front of the train, Dan. I don't think I can put much more detail on it, but like, that's a train. It's got a window, it's got turrets, it's got wheels, it's got a body. There's a train there. that B train. Tiny train. Tiny train for my train. And it's really lightweight. So we'll put the tiny train tiny bits here. Jason's inside, so his good side's not in a creepy way, in a wholesome way, oh god. Because they work. They let him put his insides on. Here are my insides, oh god. Oh. A train with turrets, why would a train need to be armed? I'm not sure. Actually, I kind of want to put a small piece around the top of the turret so it's got like a little bit of definition. If I just outline the turret, would that look good? Outlining of turret? Yes? Or is it just going to be a nightmare to paint? Because that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. We're going to be painting and attaching train. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay. Not mistake, actually good. Twitchy hands, I need you to stop. A little bit large. Okay, we'll just trim it. Again, twitchy hands, to work with me. There we go. Okay, that looks cute. Turret has a little rim on it now, which is cute. I like it a lot. Cool stuff. I could do one on the other turret. Oh no, now I want to do one on the other turret. God damn it! It looks cute. Sounds like a serial killer would say avocado. No, avocado's a sweetie. Against railway bandits. Oh, it's true. Actually, yeah, railway bandits. Real thing. Yeah, that's true. We would need to protect against the railway bandits. On my dress. Yeah. My dress is going to be super protected. Oh my god. Ah. Can't do the delicate things because my hands just want to twitch all the time, and I was like, I feel it. I know you're wanting to twitch, and I really need you to stop twitching for 2 seconds so that I can do the delicate work. Oh. Also, I'm gonna go into the other camera. I know that this is kind of a new thing and I do want to show you, but I also want you to see the absolute concentration on my face as I'm doing half of this stuff, because my god, I can't even. My hands naturally are like just wanting to chuck things everywhere, and I'm struggling. So yeah, we're gonna go to the other camera. Welcome back to I'm scared. Jason, no! You'll be okay. I think you'll be fine. On the rover winged. Do you even train? But crafty, please. It's chimney and safety valves, not turrets. I can't stop calling them turrets. they've got little extra bits on them now, and I didn't throw them away. Of course I do, Wings. You press the button, the wheels fold over, it files up at 88 miles an hour, it travels through time. Chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang. Where is Dunelm going to go? Dunelm's in my hair. It's currently 8 degrees, raining here. Spring! Oh, see, we had wind. I think I've already mentioned this morning, but people are here now that weren't here, and it literally sounded like a fan had been set off in our house, like an electric fan. That's how loud the wind was, and how consistent the wind was. Like, it wasn't ebbing and flowing, it was just like through our house, and it sounded like an electric fan. He says avocado is good. Avocado Josie pulls out gunner mode. Oh no! Oh, there's gonna be snow sometime soon. Ooh, nice! That's a good bit of snow. Guys get to know each other a bit better. Okay. Right. I've lost my train! Train! I need my train! Back. Yay. There we go. Cosplay is great and all, but I really need that train. Oh, horn! We can do some horn. There are some horns. I'm gonna use my moon tomorrow off of work. Oh, 2 moons. Stay safe. I hope that it's not so bad and that you stay safe. We know you lost your train of thought. I lost my train of thought. I also lost my train. Train, you can. Did you? Okay, so I want a couple of carriages now. Okay, I don't know if that's big enough for a carriage. Maybe I need a bit more for a carriage. You're the chunky little train. I love you. Oh, so cute. Right. Because this is only made out of one part. And I want to be a bit careful. Yeah. Oh, Punisher, hi! How you doing? I hope you're having a good day. And Cisco, hi! Honk honk! We made a train. Look at this, look at this train. He's chunky, but he's a train. And instead of doing all of the different things around the skirt, we've instead decided we're just going to do one train, and it goes down the train of the train of the skirt. Train. I'm having fun. I'm gonna have another sip of this. Oh, thank you. I'm having fun. He's a little chunky train, but I love him. He's got turrets. He's got wheels. He's got a little window. He's got like an extra wheel on the front in case he loses the wheel. It's great. I love him. Ooh! Punisher, that sounds amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god, that sounds adorable. Cocker spaniels. Oh, that sounds lovely. Right, let's get a reasonable square. Oh. Start with square shape-ish. Go. Kind of square. For some reason it's got some angles on it, but that's okay because so does the trailer we're copying. Okay, so that's kind of square. Oh, Chunk Express! He's a little Chunk Express. Okay. Then what you want to do is start flattening a little bit. Like that. And then maybe bringing it up a little bit. So he's got that kind of width, yep. And then cutting it in there, cutting at the top, there, shape a bit better. Get that shape. Yeah. Kind of looks like a heart. That's okay. We'll add it on the top. Okay. Flatten it a bit. Bit too tall now. Flatten it a bit. Bit too tall now. Nope, that's flattened it that way. There you go. Okay, so that's kind of the shape we wanted, I think. That's kind of the shape. Maybe it's a bit too dramatic. Yeah. Little cart. Little cart. I've been watching The Big Bang Theory. Noise. Puppies. Vision. Pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Squish, squish. Lots of squish, squish. I'm gonna head off and get some work done. Best of luck with the rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Shifty Bluke. I hope you best of luck with work and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Happy little train. He is in fact a happy little train. Some good squish. Gonna have wheels, carts, and we're gonna have to put some detail on the carts, but sure. I could use this again to add the detail on the carts. It worked with the windows, so I have some hope that it will work with the cart. That if I do this, I could just trace outline. Yeah, you know what? That does work. It makes like a little indent which looks like the shape of the cart, which is pretty good. Nice. But this isn't a window this time. This is going to be a slightly different colour, I guess. Huh. Okay. That wasn't too different. Oh. So it's gone. It's just getting it even so it doesn't go really deep in one side and then like barely in the other. But that's pretty cute. Pretty cute. And then I just have to do the same thing in the other side. Happy little train. I'm trying to figure out how to cosplay Glam Rock Freddy from Final Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's. Excuse me. You know, sometimes stuff I just say it. I'm like, why? Why did that even come out of my mouth? I know what I'm trying to say. I don't know why that came out of my mouth then. Ooh, that'd be really cool though. A different interpretation. I like it. I like it. Lots of sparkles like that. I'm always a fan of sparkles. Oh no! Flatten the corner. Abort! Abort! No flattening of egg. There. Egg. There. And just that flat. Flatten. There. It's gone much bigger on one side than the other. Which now I'm like, oh no. I guess I have to just do it the same thing on the other side. Just to extend it a little bit. So that both sides are a bit more even. But that's okay. I don't know how I went so much bigger on one side than the other, but I guess that's better. So we have that now. A little indent on both sides. Pretty good. It's not too difficult, I suppose, but I don't know if I want anything on top, like an indent on top too. Nah, I think I'll keep it plain on top. I think I'll keep it plain on top. Then I find clothes that would fit aesthetic, that's not just shiny lycra, maybe like spandex. Food suit, design that makes shoulder pads. Oh, shoulder pads. Shoulder pads would be so cool. Ah, oh, that'd be sick. Sick. That'd be really fun to make as well. I mean, you can make that in so many different ways. And armbands. Yeah, the armbands as well would be, again, could match the shoulder pads. You'd have so many ways of making it. Ah, pretty cool. Ooh. Uneven. Unevenly rolled. Get back here. Get back here. Pull that out again. Want some little pieces on here that are gonna basically, I guess, not wrap around the whole thing because I don't really want them on the front or back because I'm probably gonna put some stitches in there, but have them on the sides. I'll put them underneath the wheels. I don't want to put them over top. Roll it out nice and flat. And I'm just using the other one for reference right now for how thick this should be. It turns out quite thin, actually. You know what? Let's snip that in half, and I can probably use both halves for both sides. Good. I kind of want it to be there. Yeah, that looks pretty cute. Just to go along the bottom of the indent that I made. The other side, same thing. I think that looks pretty cute. I mean, it's not exactly the same as the design, but I guess they've kind of simplified it a little bit because it would be a bit difficult to completely replicate it. And I like it. Oh, it's a bit me. Oh no. I'm a bit annoyed about this bit at the top. A little bit lumpy for some reason, but I think it'll be okay. Again, it looks better on one side than the other one, than the other side. It's okay. Yeah, we got like a little line at the bottom now. I don't think I'm gonna do the line at the top, but that's okay. I kind of want to put turrets on this as well, but it doesn't need turrets, so I'm not gonna do it. Look at his design, he looks amazing! I'll have to, probably after stream, but I will have to. Or I could have... Because yeah, I'm always curious about how things can turn into like... Because again, I mean, with Five Nights at Freddy's, it's very similar to like the sort of stuff that I do, where it's like taking something that isn't traditionally, I suppose, like looking like a human, and then making it on a human body. And I like that kind of stuff. Here's a website just called Cosplay. How was I not told this? Wait, I didn't know that either. I also was unaware. I could fix up my Bowser armband and a collar and use them again! Oh, that'd be great. Reusing bits for cosplay. I feel like it's really difficult sometimes. But if you can find a cosplay that works, oh, the best. The best. And like, you can save a lot of money doing stuff like that as well. Where I can, I do try to. But I find it really difficult. I guess because I also find it difficult to take elements away from other cosplays. I'm like, but it belongs to this cosplay. I don't want to take it away from this cosplay. It's theirs. Which is not really how it works, but yeah. But yeah, Stan using things from other cosplays for it. Yeah, it's so good. You can do it. I just attached. I get attached. I wish I could do it more. Like, for the cost effectiveness of it as much as anything else, to be honest. Yes. And on that side. But look! A tiny carriage. These were a lot more simple, but then they are the carriages. So, they're meant to be simple. And he follows behind. Follows behind the main train. I can't bring myself to use finished things for new cosplays, but definitely do a lot with leftover fabrics and stuff. Oh yeah, leftover fabrics, absolutely. More than happy to do stuff with the fabrics. It's the fully finished things. I can't take them away from their original cosplay. It's bad, but I just can't do it. Right. Let's do another one. I don't know how many I want. Maybe like 3. Maybe 3 carriages. Quite a few carriages. I think 3 would be pretty cute. I think 3 would be cute. And then I will have to leave them to cure before I can do anything else with them, really. It's a leave them to cure kind of situation. But then tomorrow we can see how they're doing. I don't necessarily know they'll be ready to paint. The outside might be, it might not be. They're quite thick. So I don't know for sure that they will be ready to paint. I might be able to get away with it if the outsides have cured. I'll leave them in a sunny place. With air. Ooh. Thinking that I'm like putting bits of clay onto myself. I don't think that I am. You know when you put down a needle and got up and walked off somewhere on its own? Oh. Avocado, you in danger? Are you in danger? Oh, you're downloading the Spooky Ghost game and you stream it once it's downloaded? What's Spooky Ghost game? If you can tell us. If you can't, that's fair enough. But, ooh. I mean, we are nearly at the spooky month. A month of the spook. I suppose. Oh, so close. Finishing this cosplay at this point. Which is good, because we only have a couple more sessions to work on it, so... Oh dear. Never mind, it was playing hide and seek under my pincushion. I mean, I'll be honest, that's probably the best scenario. Because I'm the sort of person as well, I don't do it too much on stream, which is quite good. But if I'm like hand stitching and stuff like that, who will just chuck their needle. Like mid-stitch, or I'll be like, you know, with my pincushion, going to go put something in the pincushion and then I'll just throw it. So that's always fun. I really love just chucking pins around my room. Then being like, great, now I need to find that. I can't just leave that in my room somewhere. That's my favourite. Oh, Twitch is playing up. See? Oh no. Oh. Apparently I have dropped 15 frames. I don't know where they've gone, but apparently I have dropped 15 of them. Could that be it? Could that be the 15 frames we are missing? Well, there is a massive storm going on. Maybe you've taken our massive storm. We did have a massive storm this morning, but it's gone now. Now it's sunny skies. It's coming from the same woman who impaled a thumb with a stray needle. Yeah, this is true. True. I'm an accident-prone person. But like, if I chuck something and I'm aware of it, I do generally try to find it. Because like, I don't like just leaving dangerous objects around my sewing room. Like, I do normally try to find it if I can. Sometimes I can't, but I do try to find it. and the stray what do we call it, staple? That was at work. It was not in my sewing room. So that wasn't on me. That wasn't my stray staple. That was someone at work who left that. So I claim no responsibility. I tend to stick it into my clothes for safekeeping half the time, which can turn out real dangerous if I forget about it. Yeah, I feel that. I do that too. I know you can get those like wrist pin cushions, and I did have them for a while, but I would still put them in my jeans. I'd just be there like, I'll just pin it into my jeans. Yeah. Not ideal, I suppose, but there we are. Oh, the dropped frames on the floor. Oh dear. I can't see them. I don't think we're gonna get them back. As far as I'm aware, they're not on the floor. They could be, and I could have misplaced them. But the thing is, there's only 15 of them, and I think they're quite small, so... Also, I don't know when I lost them, so I can't retrace my steps. This is a slightly smaller carriage, but equally as cool. You could go and make it bigger. I love him. He's kind of adorable. The slightly smaller carriage, gonna go with you just the way you are. Adorable. Very cute. Yeah. And then we indenting. They've got a proper dip in it. And then we go on to the other side. Same thing. 1, 2. And then 1. 1. 1. Let's do the dips. Let it just a little bit more dented. I love this carriage. This carriage looks amazing. Oh my god, yes. Look at that. That's an adorable carriage. I like this one. This one. I mean, this is a good carriage, but this one might be taking front place. This is a great carriage. Oh, Situatory High! Because my bedroom is also my sewing room, my sister is scared to go to my room because of the pins lying on the floor. So growing up, my bedroom is where I would sew, and yeah, that it was, there are pins. I would say that my sister was not afraid to go into my bedroom, but there were pins everywhere. Oh. Carpet, so I needed to train myself out of the floor thing a bit. Doesn't stop me from tossing pins. Equally dangerous though. Yeah, I also have carpet, so that's why when I do drop something on the floor, I try to find it immediately because I don't want to lose a pin in the carpet. It's not ideal. It's happened many times, and yeah, I try to find it pretty quickly if I can. Because yeah, I don't want to lose a pin in the carpet. Rather find it quickly. It's just not safe. Not safe for my feet. It's not good. And also, like, I'd like to have an animal one day. And the last thing I want is, you know, for an animal to injure itself because of me. So, I have to get into good habits now, so that one day I can have an animal. Oh dear. The small caboose. This is in fact the small caboose. But it's also so cool. Love it. Favoritism much. All carriages are beautiful in their own way. I know all carriages are beautiful in their own way, but I really like this one. This one's really cute. Lovely. I love this. All carriages are beautiful, but I like this one. One is, I just think it's like better made than the first one. Gonna go for a snack. Jason, enjoy your snack. Have a lovely snack. There we go. A wheel. And another wheel. Oh, I have a chip in car. A chip in car? I know what a chip in car is, but fair enough. Add that quote to the list of things you can say about a carriage, but not your children. I know all carriages are beautiful, but I like this one. Oh. Paint jobs redeem all carriages. This is probably true. I'm probably gonna like have a favorite carriage, and then as soon as I paint them, it's not gonna be my favorite carriage anymore. I'll like a different carriage instead, because I'll probably messed up the paint job on my favorite carriage to an extent where it will no longer be my favorite carriage. Also, this carriage is chunky, but I kind of like that. I like the chunky wheels. The chunky wheels feel safe. I don't think I have to worry about the chunky wheels getting damaged. Wheels, you're taking first place. There we go. I like that carriage. Oh dear. It's just built better. It's just built better. It's a better carriage. I think his chip's currently stored in his car. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Ooh. That's 2 carriages down. But I want to make a third, I think. I don't know actually, how far is that going to travel down my butt? That's going to go quite a ways. Maybe another one? I think maybe another one. Nachos! Lovely! Oh, nachos are delicious. I think I want another one. I think I do want another one. I think I want another one. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no, no. No, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. Make it happen, mods. No! My dad made a mess of my car and he didn't have the DC to clean out his rubbish! Oh no! That's a rude dude move, that is. I'll be honest, if you make a mess of anything, it's best just to clean it out. Oh no! That's just the... That is a... Oh lord! That is a quote. That is a quote and a half. I don't know if that might overtake the boning one. Oh lord. Oh dear. Oh god, I'm in so much pain. Wait, no, Jason, why? Because of the nachos? That would be very quick actually though. Nachos take longer than that to make. I hope you're okay. Or maybe because you did too much work with the forklift? Excuse me. I'm gonna just be here, coughing, whatever. Oh. Whip, whip, whip. I'm also having a bit of fun now because I realise this is probably going to be the last carriage I make, which means I'm not going to be able to play with this for much longer. And I really like this stuff. But I don't often have a chance to play with it. I don't use it too much on these streams, but I like it so much. It's so much fun. Like, look at this. Like, you need stress relief? Look at this. Oh, it's so good. Then you get like, oh, so good. It's so good. I love it. It is like playing with chewing gum without any of the stickiness. None of the stickiness of chewing gum. But all of the, like, if you've ever wanted to, everything else. Oh, it's so fun. I love it. Oh no, you're having so much trouble with Twitch. Twitch, what is going on? What is hap? What is hap? If this goes badly, I have to leave for a while. That's fair, Zero. If you need to head off, please go. Honestly, it is fine. Just go. That's good. Like, as much as we do enjoy your company, if you need to head off because you're having issues with internet, because you mentioned you were in a storm earlier, stuff like that, that's absolutely fine. At some point between getting the chips from the car to come back to my PC, I crushed that. Ooh! Rip! Oh, is this gonna try? Oh my god. Dem's gonna come back from holiday and he's gonna be like, what happened here? What happened? Why has all of this happened? What are these quotes? What are these clips? I go away for 1 week, what happened? Oh my god. And we'll reply, how far is this gonna go down my butt? Oh my god. Yeah, like Dem's gonna be like come back and be like, how many times has Jelly insulted me? And we'll be like, no Dem. How far is this gonna go down my butt? Because I'm sure that's probably what he'll have expected. But in fact, no. No, not this time, Dem. This time there was no insults, there was only this. Also, I need some more foam. This one's ending up just a little bit too small. And, well, we don't mind that. We need just a little bit of extra chunk. Good morning, kitties! How you doing? I hope you're having a good time in this morning. And Mr. Thorpe, good morning as well. Oh, look, a train. We're making a train. A train for my train. On my skirt. Oh, now I want to actually clip you saying no, Dem. How far is that gonna travel down my butt? Oh no! Oh. I put space in a command, honestly. Fancy seeing you here, Mr. Thorpe. Oh. Yeah, because... Well, I can't remember who it is that you were saying follows who, but like, isn't it that one of you always follows the other? This is just an argument. Oh. Quote butt. Oh no. Oh no. So like it'll tell you the quote that says butt in it. How's everyone today? It is, I'm having a lovely day. Having stuff being taken out of context, but you know what? What's new? We're making a train for the train. Yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. So long, my friend. How have you been? Tell me of your adventures since we last spoke. Butt quote. Oh. Well, I sat down after pinning a piece of fabric, and that's about it. Oh. Square, square, square. Square, square. Square, square, square. Square, square. Smacking all the creases out of it. No creases for you. Only square. That was a lot. I mean, we literally spoke less than a minute ago. You're spending a day waiting for packages. See, I both like and dislike those days. I love it when I receive packages, especially if I've been waiting a while. But I don't like being made to wait in the house. I normally am in the house 24/7. But, except for like work days, I guess technically. So I'm normally in the house 5 out of 7 days. But if I'm told to stay in the house, I don't like it. Even though I would have been there anyway. But I hope the packages are worth waiting for. Get around, Mr. Thorpe. You can also add the jelly emote to the quote. Oh. That means what you think it means. Oh, you hate waiting for packages. Not in an appropriate way. Inappropriate way, Mr. Thorpe. Not in an appropriate way. In an inappropriate way. What if they ring the intercom when I'm doing a poop? Yeah, that's always my biggest fear. Like, what if first of all, I can't take a shower. I can't do anything that requires me to do anything like that. What if I'm in the middle of changing? What if I'm... Because, like, also, I might want to take a day like that where I'm not streaming to take photos of parts of my cosplay. What if I'm in part of my cosplay? Like, that's not great. What if I'm in the watermelon trousers? I don't want to answer the doorbell while in my watermelon trousers. Here. Little wicked, I'm always in the shower. I mean, I'll be honest, I can relate to that. Because I'll be like, I won't have taken a shower all day, and then the package won't arrive, and I'll be like, oh, for God's sake. So I'll get in the shower, and then suddenly, ding dong, 9 o'clock at night. Excuse me. Can't people shower today? Someone's delivering a package. Just there, slowly imploding. Too late. That the words and they were read, and then a good amount of time to make assumptions pass before you clarify the statement. It's worth waiting for because it's going to help with my body dysmorphia. it sounds like it's a worthwhile package. This is the thing, I have a love-hate relationship with it, because if it's worth it like something like that, then yeah, it could be like really, really good. The not pooping aspect is a bit of a pain. but if it's a package that's really good, then I guess afterwards, and you know, I guess it's afterwards, the rest of the day can be very satisfying. Oh dear. You got nachos that will come with napping. Oh god. Oh, you a tall carriage? Oh my god. You're a tall carriage, you are. Amazing. Got some height. I might make you a little bit longer though, because you got, I think, a little bit of an unusual shape, but it's okay. Bit to put it on some big boobs. Congratulations, kitters! Oh, I hope they get everything that you are looking for, and that they end up being wonderful. I can understand having to wait for the package, because you wouldn't. I don't know what it's like for anyone else, but like if we miss a package, and it's a bit different at the moment because of course lockdown and stuff like that, I can't really go to the postage depot, but if I normally would, it's like 2 bus journeys away. Oh, incorrect impressions cannot be put back in the box. The cat is out of the bush. 2 birds in a bag are worth 1 in the hand. Oh, I can see, wait a minute, what's going on? Life is short and hard like a bodybuilding outfit. Got what point? About half seconds into that. For past for you, ma'am, can you sign please? Oh, thanks. I can poop, finally poop. What? What? I'm just there like sweating bullets, like thank God. Go home, Mr. Thorpe, you are drunk. That is a big who be better when I got than what I got no matter what. That's fair enough. Ah. Right. I mean, I could. You could. Oh no. I don't know if that's a good call. I haven't had a single drink. I'm dangerously sober right now. Is that a thing? Dangerously sober? Oh no. What? What? Oh dear. Oh dear. Dangerously. Yeah, I need food. I think I'll some wine after I eat this dinner. I love wine. I don't drink. Then in that case, I guess I've been dangerously sober for a very long time. I don't drink. Hey ho. Hey ho. It's not very as much indented as I'd like it to be, but that's okay. That's okay. Better yet, have the wine with dinner. Yeah! I want to do some fit after dinner. First thing of these days, so I want to hit Ring before any alcohol. Fair enough. What exactly is Ring? I've seen Ring, but what do you... Game that it's exercising. It's more fun than it sounds. I've actually seen people do stuff with that, and again, I've heard a lot of people say that it's better than it sounds, and it's also very tiring. Like, the first time I saw it, I was like, you can't exercise that much with that, but then I saw people doing the games or the stuff along with it, and they were exhausted. So I could only assume that, yeah, it's a lot more tiring than it looks. Or actually, no, I say that it looks pretty tiring. So, yeah, it is tiring. Yeah. Interesting stuff. I just don't know if I could motivate myself to do it inside my own house. But anyone who can, power to you. Big squish, squish, squish. Squish, squish. The window in. Except it's not a window, it's just an indent. But that's okay. Okay, so we got 2 indents. They both look good. The carriage is Now the largest carriage I've made. It's fine. Big Adventure is quite fun, and yes. You battle monsters and navigate obstacle courses, and yeah, advice, encouragement, and points and stuff like that. It's a regular game, only the inputs are exercising. Yeah, if you do it right, it's quite tiring. But I understand saying exercise game is immediately met by no thanks by sane people. It's a fun way to get some exercise during lockdown, yeah. Again, the people that I've seen doing it, they're getting very tired. And actually made me work muscle groups that I never usually work out. Oh. Yes, I think I saw somebody streaming it on YouTube that I saw something like that. It was something like that. But yeah, again, it looked very tiring. I'm not sure that I could do that. But it looked good for what it was doing. Which I suppose was exercise. Or this is what people call exercise. Yeah. It's definitely interesting, and it's definitely different as well, I suppose. Which is kind of what you want doing something like a lockdown where you're kind of stuck in the house doing the same sort of thing all the time. So that was cool. That was cool. Can't even get through back catalogue games that let me sit on my ass. I feel that. That's mainly because of Animal Crossing though, to be quite fair. I want to blame Animal Crossing for all of that, but that's just me, I'm sure, but Animal Crossing. Oh, and Fall Guys, to be fair, every now and again, but mainly Animal Crossing. Yeah, I got a little rim on there. That means actually are delicious! I am glad to hear it. Exercise game sounds like Christian, I'm sure it's good though. Definitely a stigma. Yeah, I mean, if a game's fun, I don't really care if I'm exercising. So as long as the game is fun, I would probably have fun doing it. But yeah, I have to be a little bit careful because if it's too much exercise, I'll give myself a mic. Like if it's too much, I'll just straight up have a migraine. But you know, if I can do it in reasonable amounts, if I'm having too much fun, I'll keep playing it and then I'll get a migraine. But because this has been the issue with real life activities, is I'll have a really good time, like swimming in the ocean and stuff like that. I'll just have a really good time and then I'll have a migraine. And other fun activities. And I'll just be like, oh my god, this is really fun. I love this. Exercise, 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 migraine. I think it's just also because I'm naturally quite a hyperactive person. So if I'm really enjoying something, I'll just continuously do it. And then I'll have a migraine. If you're not into exercise, it's fantastic because there's motivation in the game to actually push yourself. Yeah, that's kind of good. I like that. I mean, I actually do enjoy exercise. But not every type of exercise. So for instance, I really like sprints. I really like really fast running, and then stop, and then fast running. But like long distance I've done a few times and I'm not as keen on it. So I would need maybe someone to encourage me. Better when you're getting experience points. Oh yeah, I could agree with that. You have to compare your progress with your friends. Yes, I like competitive. Anything competitive, I'm like, heck yeah, I can get on board with that. Also, there's another carriage there. Legion carriage. Scott Ripley is Scott Master, yes. You can set the difficulty, bow before me, the Squat Master. That is Ripley. Your squats can go back into the fire of how they belong. I really don't mind squats. Squats was always one of the ones where people would be like, I hate squats. I really don't care. But then again, like, I guess because the type of exercise that I really liked was sprints, really high impact, I guess stuff on the legs. I liked rowing and stuff like that as well, but like mainly it was stuff I guess with legs. So squats never really fazed me too much. Whereas any arm sort of workout, not great at. Funnily enough, not keen on arm workout stuff. Really bad at arm workout stuff. But like leg workout stuff I was fine at. Worship the Scotty Buns. Mr. Thorpe, I'm sure they are worship worthy. Yes, thankfully you can scale the game to make it suit your exercise level, yeah, which I think is really good as well, because I probably start out really low just to make sure that it wasn't pushing myself too hard, and then scale up to make sure I didn't hit myself ill. I was trying to exercise too hard, I threw up and had to, oh no, shakes and seas are cold and passed out. Oh no, that's way too hard. That's no good. I think that's quite common, but it's like this way, like if you go in way too hard, but that's way too hard. And I think that can put people off. This, like if you go in that hard and get really ill, it's not good. It's not good. I can train forever and never sleep, only trains. I thought about squats until I started doing planks. Now squats are like a refreshing, like planks. Oh, not great, not great. Planks aren't too bad. I think I just find them really boring. Planks are heckin' boring. There is no excitement in planks. It's a bit much. Planks make muscles I don't even have hurt. Welcome back, kitties. Yeah, exercising is dangerous. Burpees are actually the worst. Burpees! I remember I first got introduced to those when I was like a young teenager, I believe. And one of my friends was like, let's do burpees as a warm-up. And I was like, alright, what's a burpee? And they started doing it and I was like, oh, it doesn't look too bad. And then I started doing it and I was like, oh, heck nah. What's this? Not keen. Oh, at least it's honest. At least it is honest about it. Not exercising more dangerous feels good while it's happening. Yeah, I mean, some exercise again, like it's different, but for me, it's like I don't do really heavy exercising anymore. I just do like fast walking. I just try to power walk everywhere. And I'm like, yeah, if I power walk everywhere, I feel like that's kind of be good for now. But again, it's from the experience of if I do a lot more, then I get a migraine. But then me carrying shopping gives me a migraine, so it really doesn't take very much. But if I power walk, it seems to be like that's a good medium, where it's like normally it doesn't give me a migraine. Sometimes it still does, but normally it doesn't. Thankfully the game hasn't tried to throw burpees at me yet. I am worried. The fear, it is there. I'd prefer 200 squats to even 5 push-ups. Push-ups I really struggle with. Again, anything with core and anything with legs I'm pretty good at, but anything with arms? No, these noodles were not meant for it. I can't do burpees yet. Burpees hard. You start doing wind fits and complete over stats. Even advantage, you're not horribly out of shape to start. Oh, I finally got to do a reasonable upper body weightlifting back at the gym yesterday and my wrists have covered enough. Never thought I'd miss it, but I did. Nice. But I think you misunderstand how out of shape I am, Mr. Bob. Okay, but comparatively. Well, because I think that's a thing, like, for me, I'm like quite a slim person, even though right now I'm definitely, like, I think I've mentioned before. I know I have mentioned on before because I did that whole talk. I'm underweight from what I want to be because of medication. But I am even normally a slimmer person. But it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm healthy. Like, I would say that although I've got pretty strong legs, my arms have no muscle on them. Like, I have very weak arms, and it's because most of my exercise is definitely, like, I power walk a lot, and I do some, like, core exercise, but I don't do a lot of exercise on my arms. So, like, they don't really get much of a workout. They have noodle arms. Heavy exercise is work for me. Yeah, that's fair. Noodle arms. I too suffer from lack of muscle in my arms. This is why whenever they're on screen, it's like we go up at the same like width the entire way up. They are true noodles. Finger Scotty, throw them at you ever. I also wish you the best of luck. Boss to fight, Jelly gotta lift some spoop games. But I make the spoop. I make it so it's like I would have to lift the entire tub of spoop every time that I make it. I would say probably the most of my arm work comes from cooking, but it's not really a workout if it's just cooking. And maybe sewing, but I don't really do much arm workout really. And maybe work. I do lift boxes and stock and stuff like that, but that's about it. Cookout. I don't really do any workout on my arms, but I'd say my legs get. I have pretty strong legs, and again I've got a pretty good core. I don't know how so much, but whenever I do exercise on my core, it's pretty good. What resort workouts do you do? Risotto mainly. It feels better to win a boss fight if you actually had to nearly kill yourself in the process. The sense of fulfillment when you sit down under your head work with cake inside up is exceptional. I mean, this is the thing. I imagine with games like I'm going to switch as well because I want to show you the stuff that I made. So I'm just going to go into board so I can go for it real quick and be like, train. Oh my god, look at that train. Whoa. And oh my god, is that a carriage? Yes, that's a carriage. Oh my god. And carriage number 2. Wow. Whoa, another carriage. I'm being careful because technically these need to dry. And this is the chonky carriage at the back. The chonky carriage. Yes. Oh dear. But yeah, I imagine it is quite rewarding with it being bosses and stuff like that because, oh god. Because, yeah, you get to get experience and stuff like that, and if you don't win the first time, the chance that you might win the second or third time, then it would be quite good. Tea making workout. Yeah, carrying 8 cups of tea, that's my workout. Oh, my daily exercise routine is standing for 3 minutes to make coffee. The other thing, actually, to be fair, that I do think makes my legs, again, it's not exactly a workout, but I would say, like, standing up pretty still without sitting down for like 6+ hours a day is quite difficult. And I don't know, I tend to just do like some mild, I don't know what you'd call them, but like jogs from side to side then. Yeah. George, hi, how are you doing? George, we made a train. Get on this side. Look at that train, George. I need to stop picking them up because he's still wet. I made a train. What about you do acupuncture? Oh, true, I'm a human pincushion. Oh my god. I don't know if I could do acupuncture. I don't think it would. I don't know. I think I have pins in me enough. I'm trying to get momentum back after some live shit and then COVID shut down derailed my routine. Yeah, I mean, I think during the beginning of lockdown, that's when that's when I lost a lot of weight to begin with for me, but so I definitely was not great with muscle at that point. But I tried to get some muscle back at that point because muscle, you know, can add some good weight and stuff like that, but also, you know, generally for health, I like being able to open jars and, you know, walk long distance. And when I went back to work, I knew that if I didn't, it would be a nightmare because, you know, if you're standing still for 8 hours and you haven't, your legs aren't ready, that hurts. That really hurts. And they still were a little bit achy when I went back, but yeah. Oh my god. I think that's one of the few things in retail where it's like, the first few weeks suck. It's just, your legs are just there like, ah! Oh my god. Oh yeah, that was a quote from today. How far is this gonna go down my butt? We made a train. Doesn't do real acupuncture. Oh, you meant literal pins. Me too! Oh my god, the pins. Oh. My hands are so used to it at this point. I've done it on streams so many times where I've put a pin into my hand and like a reasonable distance into my hand and I don't even flinch. Like, I'll just take it out again because, one, I don't want people to notice or worry, but like I've pinned myself consistently with all of these costumes. What a quote. It was in context with the train. The train was the context there. We need to start opening all these bloody shells. 14 bottles of pasta sauce now. Before I started streaming, I don't think this is something that I've ever mentioned, but we did have a jar of pasta sauce. It's physically unopenable, and we had that. We moved house with that pasta sauce because we couldn't open it, and we didn't want to throw it away. And we had it in the previous house, and it came with us to this house because for so long we couldn't open the pasta sauce. That was. I couldn't open it, Shiny couldn't open it, we couldn't open that pasta sauce. That pasta sauce was, an absolute nightmare. Sometimes it does be like that, sometimes you do just have a pasta sauce jar that literally will not open for you, refuses to go your way, and that was the kind of pasta sauce I was having that day. But oh, dearie me. There's some context wanting to make it weirder. Wait, I've not seen the clip. How did you get it open? Just continual effort. Like literally, we tried probably weekly, and eventually it went. Eventually, after much trial and effort, we ran it under a hot tap. It's 2 carriages down, but I want to make a third, I think. I don't know actually, how far is that going to travel down my butt? That's going to go quite a ways. Okay, yeah. That's... Oh god. That's so bad. That's so bad! Oh, that's a bad clip. That's a bad clip. Oh no. Yeah, we did run it under a hot tap. We tried using a hot towel. We tried. At one point it started creaking and we thought we got it, but nope. How's when pasta sauce jar is impossible to open? As soon as you pass it to someone else, they can do it with you. Well, that's what I expected to happen. I really tried and I passed it to someone and no, they still couldn't open it. It just turned out we had a really difficult jar to open and several people tried to open this jar. It wasn't just me. We had like, whenever somebody came over to our house, we'd be like, by the way, do you want to try and open this jar? Like, can you open this? Because we really can't open this jar. And so people would give it a good shot. So I'd like make them a cup of tea and be like, hey, do you want to open this pasta jar? Because I can't open it. Shiny can't open this. Nobody can open this. Please open this pasta jar. And no one could open this pasta jar. It literally, we tried so long. And yeah. I learned that trick from my grandma when I was 5. Oh, that's really sweet. Yeah, I learned it also. I learned it when I was like quite a bit older. I think I was at university when I learned that. Whoever got the jar open would become the king of Italy. It wasn't me. I wasn't the one that opened it, but we got it open. Like the first night as well, we'd actually made the pasta, and then I went to open the jar and I couldn't open it, and yeah, clean pasta. 2 carriages down, but I think. How far is that gonna go down my butt? It's already quite far down. How about you glue something to the lid with contact cement and then you could lever it open? So by the end, you could see like us etching the glass to try and get it. Like it looked like the bottom, like underneath the lid was almost like something was trying to claw its way out of this jar. Like. Like, we'd really tried to get in. Oh my god, it was... And this jar was about, I think, 40p? It was like 40p of sauce! We just really didn't want to put it in the bin because it's a heavy jar full of sauce. Oh my god, yeah, so we just really didn't want to chuck it away. And yeah. Yeah, I mean... we did our best. Oh, hiya, Baze! How you doing? We've actually just right near the end of the stream, Baze, but we have made... a train. Look at that train. And it's got carriages, but I'm not going to pick them all up because they are all they're all drying right now. But we made a train! Oh, my poor coffee is somewhere between here and Tokyo. I believe in the coffee. It will get to you, Jason. It will get there. Cute train! Yeah, it's a little chunky train. It's got little carriages. The carriages are going to go down the train, so it's going to go over my butt, but it's going to look great. It's going to be a butt train, but I'm looking forward to it. And tomorrow, if it's had like enough solidity around the outside, we're going to paint it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If not, we'll make the stuff for the parasol tomorrow. So one or the other, and then we'll paint it on Monday. Doesn't matter. We'll have something to do tomorrow. It's like, we just got to wish you the best night today. You too, Babe. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Sit in this cosplay jelly. Yeah! I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, but that's okay. It's okay for the butt train. Looking forward to the butt train. Heard of hype trains, but on this channel we have butt trains. Right, I am actually going to set up a raid because we are near the end of, I say near the end, we're at the end of the stream. We made train. We made butt train. And today we're going to be raiding Dragon Armory because they live. And we do be loving Dragon Armory and haven't raided them for a while, and I like them a lot. They do like LARP pieces, and as someone who wants to get into LARP, I find it really, really interesting, and they're also really, really cool, and they're really great as other people have questions, and I just love them. I just love them a lot. I think they're really, really lovely. I like trains. I like them too. I also like trains. So we're gonna be setting that up so that we can send them over lots and lots of love, because they're lovely creative people and they deserve all the love. This is a small caboose of streams. This was a really short stream for me. We didn't even make it to 3.5 hours, but the thing is, there's a wet train on my desk, so I can't really do too much. Wet trains! But yeah. Thank you Avocado and Chocolate and George and Zay, appreciate it. But I will be back tomorrow, and we're actually going to be doing Garbodor again. So rather than doing Bard this week, we're going to do Garbodor. And it'll either be Train if this is dried, or it will be Parasol. So one or the other. Train or Parasol, not sure yet, but one or the other. So we'll either be doing the prop or we'll be doing this. But Train's hecking everything up. Oh, Deb, yeah, have a good one, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. And for now, we're just going to send lots of love to Dragon Armory. So yeah, we'll see you all soon. May or not be tomorrow, we shall see. If not, I hope you have a lovely weekend, Zero. Yeah, see you all soon.